Hello everyone and a warm welcome to you from Beijing in China and the World Men's Curling Championship 2014. The first time this championship has been to this part of the world, and this city has indeed been most welcoming. One of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, with its impressive hotels and great hospitality, and for this week at least it's fantastic weather. It's Medals Day at the Capital Gymnasium, the final day of action at this World Championship. And first up today is the bronze medal game between Switzerland and Canada. Canada losing out on the gold medal game and determined to bring home a medal, but the Swiss will have something to say about that.
下面为您介绍一下两支参赛队的运动员。瑞士队
Team Switzerland.
替补
Alternate Claudio Paz.
伊磊
Lead Valentine Tanner.
二磊
Second Dominic Maki.
三磊
Third Plainskip Peter de Cruz.
四磊
Fourth Stones Benoit Charles.
加拿大队
Team Canada.
替补
Alternate Jamie King.
伊磊
Lead Norland Thiessen.
二磊
Second Carter Rycroft.
三磊
Third Pat Siemens.
Sule and Sole. We'll never know what coach is.
四磊
Skip Kevin Cooey.
下面请运动员退场，准备比赛。
Gentlemen, please step off. The ice is yours. Good luck and good curling.
So the team's being introduced to the crowd, and Alison Walker joined for this one by Logan Gray. Live commentary on the whole game coming up. There are the standings after the round robin. Norway in the gold medal game against Sweden. Canada missing out. And further down, some disappointing results for some teams, expected to do better. It's all about the medals today, and it's all about the bronze medal in this one. And Logan, I guess the question is, what kind of Canada team will turn up after the disappointment of yesterday?
Yeah, absolutely, Alison. They were all out of sorts yesterday, and they need to display some bounce back skills to get the bronze medal today.
Yeah, that shows you the playoff format and what happened. Norway against Sweden in the gold medal game, and Canada falling down into the bronze medal. They'll really want to win a medal though now. That's of the utmost importance. I think in the last 55 World Championships they've been on the podium 49 times, so that is something they'll want to maintain, Logan.
Yeah, it's a terrific stat, and yeah, they're with wearing the maple leaf, there comes a lot of responsibility and a lot of expectations, so it would be seen as a bit of a failure if Canada didn't come away with a medal. But the question is, do they want it more than these Swiss boys?
No matter where they go, we're going around it.
Going around it.
Back 12.
You can go back 12.
Kevin Cooey looks pretty relaxed this morning, at least. Didn't look that happy out on the ice yesterday.
Yeah, it was a sore one for Canada, but these guys had a day off, resting up, and they'll be up for this for sure. And it's a big moment for them, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's their first appearance at the World Men's Curling Championships, and despite having a glittering junior career, they would really love to put a senior medal on the board. And I'm sure this won't be the last time we see Peter de Cruz and his team at a World Men's Championships.
Here's the colours for you. Switzerland throwing red and Canada yellow. And Team Tana gets us underway in this bronze medal game. A 21-year-old lead for Switzerland.
Okay, thanks. Thanks.
Geneva.
C'est mon
This is his job as a bartender.
Ok, si.
Oh, il y a tout.
Ah, faut quelqu'un là. Ok.
I'd like to get that one on the centre line at the top of the forefoot.
Pretty close.
Bit of room. Halfway to a little tighter.
3 years old, the lead
Line's
for
not bad.
Canada.
Could curl a bit.
I think we can expect to see a very aggressive performance from the Canadians.
Go crazy.
Of course, 3 of these guys won the World Championships in 2010, so my only question about the Canadians is, will they actually be motivated for this game? Sure, they would have been hopeful of making the world final, let's say.
And they were probably expected to.
Pretty sure the Swiss guys will be really up for this one, so I think we can expect to see a good game. When these two teams met in the round robin, it was a Canada win by 8 shots to 4.
I like this one.
Canada at least they'll be well oiled, used to playing, although Switzerland will have practiced yesterday.
Mine's good. Top 4.
What do you think?
You're close. Room. Looks here.
You got room. Doesn't look
Mine's
there
not
to
bad,
me.
but room.
Does not look there to me.
Hard.
Oh, it's there.
Hard. You're that good.
Canada comes around the outside of the guard, and this is really why the Swiss want to make sure they get their first one on the centre line. Then they have to throw a guard off the centre line like they have just now, and they're not in a great position to really force the issue with Canada. Here's Dominic Markey, the 23-year-old from Bern.
He's a watchmaker.
Well, you better watch that he doesn't make more mistakes like that along the way.
You can move it. You can move it a foot.
Is his timing off?
A little
It was
more
on
if
that
your
case,
line's
Nelson.
good. Fairly straight.
I think, eh?
And
You'll get a
Nolan
second
there.
opportunity in a minute.
Yeah, the only thing we can't do, guys, is
What are you throwing?
What are you trying
Heavy
to throw?
draw?
yeah. The only thing we can't do is just
You want
get
more?
the inside of the red one
No, yeah.
and then give him the double.
Right.
Carter Rycroft, the Canadian second,
No, wait.
36 years old,
70. Hard.
from Alberta.
Real hard.
Plays out of Glencoe Curling Club in
9.
Calgary.
9. Whoa. Hard. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
That 2010 gold medal winning team in Cortina.
No roll.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, a really good shot to push that Yellowstone back and make the freeze.
Speaking to some Canadian fans last night, and they were hugely disappointed not to be in the big game.
Cinq.
Okay, 5-6.
Pas plus, bro.
5.
Wow.
Voilà.
Plutôt 4,
Wow.
5.
Wow.
5. Oh, attends.
Pas plus, Ben.
Oh, 6.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, les gars, wow. Oh, je l'ai pas touché. Hein. C'était même pas eu qui. Non. Surtout pas plus.
Ok.
J'ai appuyé absolument 0 sur balai.
I think so. I mean, this is.
I don't mind either call.
I think so. I think freeze little tap
Tap on the yellow?
on the yellow.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You can cross ours a hair even.
So same weight?
No. You were back line at the end.
A little less.
Hair less.
Well, an interesting first end developing here.
Here's the rules of play. 8 ends minimum.
Head away.
73 minutes for each
I
team.
got light 6. Okay, we got.
Clock continuing to
line.
run. We have
Real
seen some
hard.
teams
Really
come
gotta
quite
go.
close
Not
timing-wise, but they've all made it
Hard.
thus
We're
far.
all over this guard.
Line.
Whoa.
Big mistake here by Carter Rycroft. Also got that one going a little bit.
You get there.
Ouais, mais
Tout sur
ça
la
va
route,
être
quoi.
court, non?
Fais ça, ça va très bien. Au dos. Ça, c'est
Il y a
pas
4
trop.
pierres, Pete.
And that pushes a guard over the centre line as well. So
T-line, Max.
centre de
Max,
sheep pretty
Max,
well
c'est
blocked
cinq,
up
c'est
at the
bien.
moment, and
Ouais, cinq, c'est bien.
Switzerland coming
Cinq,
around
six,
to freeze
non?
that yellow at
Ouais.
the top of the button.
Dessus, hein.
Ouais, je vais venir dessus.
Si on a freeze parfait, c'est bien, mais si on est 3, ça va aussi. Hein. Je dis non.
Ouais, non.
Ah non, il faut être freeze. Ouais.
Ouais, faut être en tout cas freeze. Si on a un poil plus, c'est pas grave. Hein.
Ok.
Si on les tape un petit peu. Ça va vite.
Ouais, c'est comment. Ouais, 14
2010 world champion, not this year. And who will take home the bronze? Peter de Cruz, the skip for the Swiss team.
6, 7.
Attention. Ouais.
He's just 24.
7. Ouais. C'est bon, vitesse.
6. Ouais.
5.
Les nuits, ouais.
7 c'est trop.
Ouais.
6, 5.
7 c'est trop pour aller.
4, 5.
Oui.
5 c'est
Freeze, Val, freeze. Collez. Collez, Valentin, collez, les gars, ouais. Toujours.
Look at the shooting action of Marquis and Tanner. Another good shot by Peter de Cruz.
Même les.
Maybe would have liked just to come down and tap that red a little bit and set up an angle to remove that yellow. Kevin Coué just
Peel the
sitting
guard
back
even.
and looking at this one.
Double peel the guards, get us
Could
anything?
rip that, I guess.
Yeah. Think so.
Pat Simmons, third player for Canada,
Off.
Clean.
chiropractor,
Yep.
living in Alberta, Calgary, Alberta even.
Just single peels the guard there.
Je sais pas, à moins qu'on ait envie d'enlever, mais bon.
C'est assez difficile, elles sont à la même hauteur. Hein.
Je les garde la même.
Ouais.
La même.
3. 2.
Of course, Peter de Cruz
C'est pas trop
skips
classe,
this
hein,
Swiss team,
Non,
but
c'est
throws
ok.
third
Bah,
stones.
Faut quelqu'un comme
And Schwartz there throws the
Un
last.
petit peu moins.
He's a curling club manager
Vitesse.
in Geneva.
3 c'est bien assez. Hein.
Real is now, though he was born in London.
Ligne très
Oh,
bien.
c'est plus large. Non, Dominique, viens maintenant. Oh.
3.
Ligne ça devrait être très bien les
finir un
gars.
peu.
2 ça
C'est que
suffit.
2.
Yeah, and I believe he has Brazilian parents.
C'est que 2.
On a fini un petit peu.
It's an interesting mix.
Ouais. Oui, Dominique. Ouais. Yep. Ok.
Joué. Rapide.
And Brazil are very keen on curling Logan, so maybe he could switch his allegiance even.
I think they'll need some more players of Peter's caliber. They've been challenging the United States for one of the North American spots at the World Championships. in recent years.
Yep.
Quite managed to crack that one yet.
Real hard.
But they're certainly very, very keen on bringing curling to that part of the world. First time we've been in Asia for the men's championship, so maybe one day it might be South America.
I'm fully in support of that. I'd love to visit South America.
Ça mène là? Ou même là? Parce que si on fait la même, il fait quoi? Bon, on est shot hein, quand même. On est shot. On est shot hein, quand même, c'est pas mal. Hein?
And certainly lots of countries
Okay.
want to get involved in curling now because of the Olympics. It's made such a difference
Après, on peut même faire
to the
ça
profile of the sport.
ou même ça, quoi. Okay. La même glace. Hein?
Yeah, absolutely. And Stirling, where I work, we've seen hundreds of people flocking through the door to try the sport, and I'm hopeful that all of these people will stick around and join clubs.
Certainly they make it fun, which I'm sure you do when you're there.
We try our best. So here's a first look at Benoit Schwartz, and just going to throw this guard again. At the moment it's difficult to see how the Canadians are going to score Deuce. Although the one saving grace at the moment is that yellow guard, that yellow stone in the forefoot, going absolutely nowhere. It's frozen on that red on the button.
Only 22, but this is what he does best. And he seems to relish the pressure. Played for Switzerland at the Olympic Winter Games, but in a different team.
They are. Yeah, that should be close.
Timing anything? Like, gotta throw as hard as practice? Or?
Like, yeah, I would think so.
You know,
Shade more.
You know, you can just make the double and be shot rock dead buried, eh?
As long as I can lose my shooter, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Like we can be one dead buried. I mean, unless is he gonna make a run back?
If
or
he
what's
makes
gonna
that
do?
run back, we're in big trouble, though, right? Like, because that other one's gonna jam.
True. Okay.
And I gotta hit this hole against 3.
That is, and yeah, you're right. Right on the button then.
Top button, yeah.
Questions being asked of the Canadians
So what did you say?
I think same
right
as
in
practice.
this first end. What's
So
the
a
plan,
little,
Logan?
little
Well, it's going
positive.
to try
Just
and
a sliver
negotiate that
positive.
port on the right hand side of the sheet between the red and the yellow guard and make a draw down there onto the top of the button. What they were considering was whether they can make a double on the other side of the sheet to lie one. Felt like that was if Switzerland returned with a good shot, then
Hard, guys.
it would find it really difficult to score. So Kevin Cooey missed some draws at the start of yesterday's game, and again,
Okay.
a big miss here.
Not bad.
Not the worst result, but certainly not what they were after.
C'est bien possible. Si on tape ça, il met comment?
Ouais. Mais si on joue ça en
Sortir
clearing,
avec,
je pense, non?
Hein?
Ouais, clearing.
Disons, le problème, c'est que lui, pour l'instant, il a ça pour 3, quoi.
Ouais.
Pour l'instant. Si on sort avec, il va quand même l'essayer. Il a aucun risque. Hein. Il a aucun risque de sortir celle-là. C'est bon, ça, il peut clairement mettre devant. Hein? Je pense. Ouais, il peut.
Et puis si on met une garde ici?
Si on fait bing.
Si on met une garde ici?
Le problème, c'est que si on fait bing, moi, c'est assez difficile de savoir où elle va aller. Je sais pas si. Ah, mais au pire, ça sort, on a toujours sa chatte, quoi. Non? Ouais, mais c'est quand même un délai plus facile. Si on fait ça? Ah, mais c'est quand même un délai.
Bon, ça, j'aime bien, mais c'est pas difficile.
Moi, je trouve que c'est plus difficile pour pas grand-chose. Hein. Enfin, ça apporte pas beaucoup, je trouve. Bon, tu prends vraiment fin, ça fait tac. Enfin, après, on en a quand même 2. Non, celle-là, c'est avec. Ça, c'est sûr que ça sort avec. Hein. Ah, mais, alors ça fait tac-tac, ça reste là. C'est pas mal, hein? Je pense pas que ça va rester là. Moi, je pense que ça roule au-dessus. Hein. Tu penses pas? Tu veux faire rouler au-dessus. Tu veux laisser ça pour 2? Enfin, c'est quand même un peu dommage, je trouve. Enfin, bon, pour 2, c'est quand même pas facile, il va tirer une bombe. Enfin, s'il le fait pour 2...
Well, they're having a good mull over this one.
Ouais, c'est pour 1, c'est sûr, ouais. Hein?
Yeah, a little bit careful not to spend too much time in the first end. Don't want to put yourself under pressure for the rest of the game.
Juste clearing là-dessus, moi je pense. C'est quand même le plus facile, non?
Faire le tic là. Comme ça.
On fait pas ça.
C'est pas trop dur, non?
Bah, moi je trouve, moi je connais pas. Comme tu veux, Pete, hein, c'est le skip, hein, bien sûr. Moi je pense que ça c'est mieux. Ok, très bien. Hein? Très bien. Ok, moitié. Ouais.
Non, mais on a...
Même ça c'est bien. Ouais, la glace. Un quart, un cinquième. Juste tac. Ça je pense. Ça va?
Well, let's see how this one works out. They're going to try and chip that red onto the yellow. Not too sure about this call. I think he could just leave Kevin an easier shot than he already
On
has
essaie
to
le plus
score.
fort possible.
Switzerland currently lying 1, and I think this red that they're hitting first will jam on the wide yellow. I think it might just spin off it and out the house, but see how it works out.
Whoa.
Benoit Schwartz. Last stone in his first end.
Foul, man. Allez, tout le monde. Yep.
Well, jams up as planned.
Ouais, c'est clair.
Nice shot by the Swiss guys, but a much easier shot for Kevin Cui to score than he had a minute ago. Peter de Cruz getting his angles absolutely perfect. And Switzerland lying 2, so Kevin Cui, I'm sure, will be happy to be able to throw a hit here after that missed draw.
Hard!
Wow. And that wasn't the plan.
Harder.
Thank you.
Disappointing start for Canada. After the first end, it's Switzerland. Take the lead. Switzerland 1, Canada 0. What does that say to you, Logan?
As I suggested earlier, I just wonder how motivated Kevin Cui and his team will be for this game. Sure, they would have been almost expecting to be in that world final, especially when they had 2 shots to get there. I'm sure Pat Simmons is more than motivated to get his first world medal, his first appearance at World Championships, of course, but the other 3 guys, they have a gold medal to their names from 2010 in Cortina.
But they are professional sportsmen. You want to win every game, no matter what it is. Surely.
That was a really good shot for Switzerland to make the Canadians face 2.
Yep, Benoit Schwartz doing the skip stones. But Switzerland, red stones, so watch the yellow ones go. Not much of a reaction there, but I bet he's pleased it worked out for him.
Yeah, Benoit doesn't give too much away. They call him the Roger Federer of Swiss curling.
I'm sure he'd love to be associated with Roger Federer. I know the Swiss women's team is their kind of sporting hero.
Easy, easy. Oh, ça suffit. Maximum les pieds.
Parfait, Val.
Yeah, and despite a disappointing Olympics, Switzerland having good world championships and got a lot of strength and depth in their in the sport in that country. 3 or 4 top teams. I was speaking to Armin Harder the other day and he was saying there's a slam event coming up in Canada and they could have had 5 teams there if they all chose to take up their spots. So
the future is bright.
Yeah,
Swiss curling.
Yep, Swiss curling is definitely going in the right direction.
The women are the current world champions. And this men's team keen to take home bronze
Ligne parfaite.
And the two teams did play.
Un peu large encore. Wow, wow, wow.
It was a victory for Canada. He's got some good stats this
Ligne
week.
parfaite, hein.
Valentine.
Dominique, ouais.
Yeah, he had a really good game in the page 3-4 game as well, playing 89%.
Go, go, go. Tout le long. Yep.
Yeah, I know there was some concern in Swiss curling a few years ago, maybe during the kind of Ralph Stockley era, as they didn't really know who was going to take up the mantle when he was ready to
that's the shot.
to retire. And a few of these teams have come through. There's a lot of good young teams coming through from Switzerland. There's Peter de Cruz and of course Sven Mikkel, who played in the Olympics.
Good weight.
Switzerland's men are the current European champions.
Hard.
Well, they were champions in 2013.
Whoa. Okay, that's fine. A little light? I end up being a little light.
Thiessen makes a nose hit.
Maybe just because it's blocked.
I think they really wanted to roll away to the corner guard there.
Second.
Très bien, t'as 10 et demi, 11.
Played well in that
Rien du tout, hein.
playoff game 2.
Pas très vite, hein. Ouais, c'est très bien. Ah, ok.
Bien, lui. C'était à la bonne vitesse, vite, hein.
Hein?
C'était à la bonne vitesse,
Ouais,
hein.
parfait. Ouais. Non, c'est vraiment bien, lui.
Ouais, vitesse, c'est bien.
Bien, lui.
Whoa, weight's good. Maybe a hair down. Yep.
Carter Rycroft
Hard.
had a reasonably good game in that semi-final.
Hard,
Lost to Sweden yesterday, 84%.
No. Yep. Yes.
Kevin Cooey just misjudged that a little bit. Starting to get the play towards the corner guard though, which is exactly what the Canadians want.
Pas trop parler au début, je pense que ça colle pas trop.
And in that semi-final game, Canada did score 2 in the first end. So certainly not following that pattern. Cruz missed.
Hard.
Wow.
Et plus.
Ouais.
Pas le plus.
Wow.
Pas le plus.
Wow. Attention.
Barre.
Attention. Wow.
Voilà.
Yep.
Ouais.
Super shot from Dominic Marquis. He's a little bit of a mixed bag this week, but making a strong start to this bronze medal matchup.
Happy.
Whoa. Hair firm. Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
It's pretty
Clean.
close.
No. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Can't anything. Go.
Good shot.
A really nice shot here from Carter Rycroft. Gets a good shooter in behind the guard.
Shocker.
Great shot.
Thanks.
Just enough weight to push that shot stone through the house.
Je ne reviendrai pas en win.
Tu peux venir en
You see
une.
very much
Bien sûr, viens en une.
dead buried behind that guard.
Ça va être genre ça.
Par là? Là, c'est moins vite quand même.
C'est un poil plus lent là quoi.
Quand même un peu moins vite, je trouve. C'est un peu moins vite, ouais.
Poil, ouais.
Là, c'est 5.
Ouais.
Si on peut overcurl puis arriver.
C'est un peu moins vite, ce côté.
Ouais, bien sûr. Ouais, je joue un petit peu plus. Si on a plus derrière T, c'est bien sûr.
D'accord.
Ok. All good.
Peter de Cruz had a super game in the 3 versus 4 game.
5.
Attention.
94%. Fantastic shooting.
Wow.
Vitesse.
Hop. Prise, à vous les gars, ligne, c'est bon.
Ok, wow. Juste vitesse. Juste la vitesse.
Balle.
He's found a nice line here as well.
Attention. Wow.
Oh, super shot.
Yeah, that's 3 or 4 nice shots from both countries here.
that out.
Yeah, it certainly looks like the Canadians aren't going to get all their own
so.
way today.
Just T-line.
Yeah.
If your
The
freeze
Swiss
is
boys will be
okay,
really
move
up
it.
for this game.
Gotcha. A little keener than our practice here.
Oh, shade, yeah.
A bit less.
I don't mind a shade less.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah.
And wait. 6-7.
Whoa, off for line, off for line. Off for line.
Where are you?
Whoa!
7.
7.
Whoa!
You're just freezing right now. Line's not bad though. Just freeze. Yep.
Wait there.
Hard
Wait
line.
there for the freeze.
Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hard, 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 hard.
Okay.
Good shot.
Pretty good.
Yeah, nice shot there from Pat Simmons.
Je vais vous voir la fin.
Almost squeezes that red out a little bit.
Si on les file là, c'est parfait. Ouais, faut bien. Ouais, je pense. Je sais, je peux taper.
Swiss bench.
C'est difficile de taper le problème. La même.
Bon, c'est la même, hein.
La même. Même glace.
Yeah, and that's the Swiss coach,
Écoute,
Claudio
je
Pescia.
pense que c'est exactement la même chose.
Ah ouais, nickel.
He's not camera shy. He can pretend he is, but he's definitely not.
4, ça va aussi pétant.
Hein? Ouais. Avant, on était. Ouais, c'était.
On était 7,
quoi.
je pense. 6.
7?
6.
The Swiss have gone about their business very
On n'a pas.
professionally, very
Valé un peu,
quietly.
Ouais, presque la même.
Vitesse.
C'est la même, pardon.
Même chose. 6.
Rien.
Tire pas plus. Attention.
5.
Attention.
Non,
Ouais.
wow, 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 wow.
6.
Oh, ligne, très bien.
Wow, wow, wow.
La même
wow.
ligne. À vous, vitesse.
Wow. Wow.
Risque de
Plus
curer un peu
4.
trop.
4, Valentin.
Well, this is really the same shot again that Peter de Cruz just
Ouais,
played.
parfait, les gars, ouais.
Il y a 4, 4, 5.
Pas trop.
Oh.
Wow, 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 wow.
He needs to get over there in front of the redstone a little bit.
Nickel. Parfait, ça.
But good shot from Peter de Cruz. Canada lying 1 at the moment.
There's the Canadian bench
Super ça.
on the left.
It's
John
tapping
Dunn.
ours, eh?
Worst shot.
So
I'm thinking
sports
like
psychologist as well as coach.
heavy hack, board. Okay.
And working with the
Okay.
Canadian
You don't want
Olympic
this
team.
to spin out.
Yeah, and you want to
Since
get that red
2010.
out of there as far as you
I'm
can.
sure
I
he
think.
would have talked them up and said, look guys,
I don't mind it.
this is still a medal.
You guys like that?
Yeah.
Or you could throw control, and if you miss it, you miss it. I don't know.
Yeah, but
It's up to you.
What else you thinking?
Yeah.
no, we like it.
Yeah. Board's good. Okay.
Well, the Canadians
Throwing
have worked
board
this
weight.
out, and they're going to take kind of maximum ice here and try and chip that yellow onto the red at the top of the forefoot. That's the stone that's hurting them at the moment. But not a lot of room for error here.
Weight's good. Hard. Hard. Easy. Yeah. Hard. Yeah. Hard. Come on. Real hard. Hard, guys. Go, 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 go.
Oh, a really good shot there from Pat Simmons.
Pretty good.
Almost hit it a little bit
Can't
too
get 'em
thick
both,
and
did
just
he?
kind of spun that
No,
yellow up and out a
I
bit.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
Fine then.
Just past that red by maybe an inch.
Make them both.
Normal.
En plein, quoi.
So can they see enough to make this double takeout? I wouldn't say so, but you can definitely get to the nose and squeeze that yellow in the 8 foot out a little bit.
Prends le jaune, Val. Ouais, ouais.
Might be able to lie shot with a good one here.
Omar Schwartz,
Dix.
first of his 2 stones, and he was a bit below par in that playoff game,
C'est là. Wow, les gars. Wow, 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 Valentin. Wow.
which they
Rien,
lost
rien,
to
rien.
Sweden.
Jamais,
Yeah,
jamais.
well, he came up against a
Non, non, non.
Swedish skip on complete fire. And when someone's playing as well as Oscar Eriksson is at the moment, then you're going to face some tough shots along the way.
Ok, très bien.
That one just running a little
Yeah.
bit high. And Canada in good shape to score 2 here in the second end.
Benoit did have a couple of shots in that game against Sweden that normally he would have made.
For weight-wise?
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty good,
absolutely.
actually. I thought you were a
The
little
draw
light
in the
and-
fourth end was really a killer blow. Just had to
you're a
hit
little
the
light
8
when we
foot
got it there.
against 2 and really
So we need to
go
be
over the
fully-
hog line, picked a
Fully.
maybe a
Where
bit
was
of a
I
fresh
last time?
path.
Like top 8?
Yeah.
And that
It's
was
about where
really
you want to
the,
be right here, isn't it?
the key shot of the whole game.
Like, do we want to be straight across?
Very uncharacteristic.
If we're dead buried, yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. You want to see the same? You think this will slide a little better?
Same.
Nope, I think same.
Shade more, Pat. What did you get?
I got a 80.
He was 83% in the semi-final game yesterday.
Yeah, and again, there's the
Definitely
draws.
room. Line's pretty
Let
good.
Kevin
Definitely
down.
room.
A couple of misses early on.
Line's good. Hard.
One that cost them 4
Good
shots
line.
in the second end.
Hard. Like,
And again, away shot here from Kevin Cui. Just can't find his weight in this playoff stage.
throwing that light?
I didn't think so.
No, I didn't think so either.
Might have grabbed.
I don't think it grabbed.
Are you always honest with the skip?
Because they thought my corner guard ran really good for weight.
Exactement.
If he asks you, you say no, that was just you just got it wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tu veux
It's,
venir moins vite?
you would never lie about these things to kind of cover your own back. It's in your interest to give everyone accurate information, because at the end of the day, if you don't manage to do that, you can't make the necessary adjustments, and it'll result in more missed shots in future. So if you're a good curler and a good team player, then of course you pass on all the correct information to your set.
Schwartz.
Whoa! No. Jamais, whoa!
Sorry, vachement vite. Okay.
Well, doesn't manage to stick around, but didn't really need to. Got that stone fully buried in behind the guard. And Kevin Cui going to have to draw for 1 here.
Shade more, Pat. You gonna go a hair more still?
I think so.
Shade more. So what do you want to see? A little more, I guess, eh?
Yeah, a little more weight.
Well, it's important that the Canadians worked out why that last draw came up short. Did Kevin Cui throw it light? Was it a little bit of a fresh path? Was it
Line
a
looks
pick up
good.
or something
Good
to do
line.
with the stone?
Yeah, and doesn't want to overdo it and overcompensate
really good.
here.
Hard, hard. Good line, hard.
No. Oh. Again, this one's coming up short.
Come on.
One red.
Maybe even shorter than the first attempt.
Two bad mistakes from the Canadian skip. And what a start for Switzerland, not just with the score, but with the whole psychology of this game and the body language, the smiles. Bit of a difference between them and this team at the moment.
Carter,
To 2 ends.
what's the deal? What do you think? Different spot or
To
what?
Canada 0.
Well, let's figure it out. When you told me, I thought I was good on the first one.
Like I said, I thought Nolan threw his guard light and we swept it and we got it to where I thought it was going to go. And I thought you were close on your first one and then had no chance. So, the second one you threw a hair harder and then had no chance.
It was less.
Was it that much different line? Like, were you that much wider that we were in a?
It shouldn't be that much different.
Don't know if it's, I don't know if it's something in the way you're throwing your in-turn or if it's just the rocks. I don't know, but
I wasn't soft on that one. Like I was.
Well, but even your out turn the other way, freaking, we thought light, and it got. It would have got way further than we thought it was going to get. Right?
Like I'm getting 69
I
spit.
got 65 there. That should no way that should
all
have been a
there
tight
all
card.
day long.
Really trying to work out what went wrong, what is going wrong, and I don't know that they came up with any solution, Logan.
Yeah, they don't have the answers at the moment. It's really interesting for me just listening into that and being able to hear the conversations that other teams have, especially like a great team like this Canadian team. But they've got problems out there at the moment, and they need to work out what's the reason for these misses. Is it the stones? Is it the ice? Is it just bad play?
And why is it not happening to Switzerland?
I have no idea. I have no idea. It's that's not really what the Canadians. Well, it is kind of the Canadians' problem. But
if it's the ice
really,
and if it's the line and those issues are built into it, then you know they don't know. The Swiss don't seem to have any problems with their
absolutely.
draws.
Let's not forget, Kevin Cui missed a lot of draws yesterday as well. So I don't know if they're using the same stones or not as before, but he really seems to be struggling with those draws at the moment.
Halfway.
You don't see it very often either. Like across the course of a season, Kevin Cui won't give up too many steals as long as the ice conditions are good. So they need to work it out and work it out quickly. They don't want to give away too many more shots before getting on the board.
Like that was a 90.
For Switzerland, though, as you Thompson and Tanner are a little bit quick out the hack there, I think. Just to make sure that the opposition stones have stopped before he plays.
But they've chatted quite a lot in the first couple of ends, the Swiss, so they will be aware of the time.
Yeah, it's worthwhile though spending that time to get stones in the right places, converting into shots on the board, and that's what's happened. They've put 2 steals on the board in the first 2 ends, and it's been a dream start for the Swiss team.
Especially against a team like Canada.
Okay, let's
They
go.
can hardly believe it.
Hack.
Okay.
What a lift
Let's go here.
Yeah, I like that.
that will have given them.
Switch.
Canada very much the favourites in this one.
Top button. Weight's good. Line's a little tight. Yep. Hard.
Well, the rest of the teams currently haven't had any problems making their draws.
Just to it. Line's good. Freeze it. Freeze it on.
Freeze it.
Carter Rycroft using a synthetic
Line's
pad
really
and Pat Simmons using
just for weight.
a hairbrush. See that quite commonly
Great
that
shot.
the teams might have a hairbrush out on the ice just to help lift some of the frost, and generally you'll see that the further away from the stone they'll use the hairbrush to kind of clear the frost so that the synthetic pad can wear away the pebble to have the maximum effect on the stone.
Yeah, it's more the polish. Oh, everything moved everywhere there.
That's a great result for the Swiss to remove that freeze.
You enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't think they could have called that one.
Yeah, they weren't sure. Penmar Schwartz wasn't sure. Quite light on his feet there.
Through a bunch here. T-line.
Sure where it was going to go. Yep, smells all around in that team. By contrast, it's very serious stuff from the Canadians.
You want to go T-line.
Felt heavy.
7. Whoa.
Oh, they're just trying to make a freeze on this red stone.
Yeah, just 7.
Setting against throwing the guard.
Yep.
Important to get the right angle on this red stone.
Hard line. Hard.
Oh, terrific shot from Carter Rycroft. That yellow's going nowhere.
J'aime bien normal. Moi j'aime bien normal.
Okay. Let's see.
Égalité, super, 10.
Okay.
Big miss from Dominic Marquis, and he's having a little bit of a sweep at the ice. He thinks that one picked up, but Canada now lying two.
Guard the middle one, yep.
Yeah.
Don't think you want to be too high, like
Seastone
halfway.
really spinning there. Could well have picked up. Generally, you will see that if it grabs something, then it will start to spin a little bit faster.
So a bit of a break for Canada.
Nope.
2.
Heavy.
2 on its own.
Clean, bit of room, bit
2
of
on
room.
its own.
Definitely
One
heavy.
and a half.
And it's got a curl.
Got a curl.
The Canadians,
There it goes.
they
Hard
can
now.
throw a guard here and try and
A
protect
little
those two
cross center.
Yellowstones
Hard.
in the rings.
Yep. Oh.
Good
Shot.
Good shoot. Not a boy.
Okay. Nine.
Carter Rycroft managing to find a good spot with that one.
On essaie de faire les trois. Là.
Ouais. Peu à l'extérieur ou à
Ouais,
l'intérieur.
ouais, en plein.
Parce qu'en plein.
That's it, Faith?
Je pense que c'est assez glace.
Ouais, je pense que c'est bien.
I think it'll be straight back here from Peter de Cruz. Going to try and hit this one pretty close to the nose. And try and get both of those yellows in the house moving.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Has he got them?
Go, go, go,
He
go!
has. Has he removed it from the house?
It's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning, and it's...
Oh, did that just spin back in? Looked like it was out for a second.
Elle est juste revenue.
Maybe Kevin Cooey will give us an indication here.
It's hanging on, I think, at Yellowstone.
I just see as it
I thought I was a
kind of
hair
left the
wide
ring,
on my
it
shot.
almost looked like it spun back the way towards the house.
Yep, there it is.
Just that last half turn just brought it back towards the house.
Pretty close, guys.
5.
Super shot
Hold
though.
it, hold it. 5-6.
Whoa,
Hold it,
man,
hold
that's
it.
too
They were always going to leave a
That's
guard
too
though,
deep.
and now Canada can come around
Line's
again.
good. Line's
How's
good.
line?
Doesn't need
Line's
the curl.
perfect. Line is perfect. Where do you want it? Good finish a bit. Good finish a bit. Hard.
Line's good.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Out.
Pat Simmons with a nice drop. So it seems that Kevin Cooey's the only one that can't really find the right
Le
spots.
skill, c'est vraiment pas facile, je trouve, direct. Hein. Enfin, t'es en droitier. Hein. En plein, quoi. La même.
Here's this run back attempt. Super
Go, 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 go!
Cruz. Desperately unlucky not to get that yellow out.
Cheers.
Si je peux rester dans la baraque.
This looked like it's in.
Shot plus derrière.
Here's his second stone.
Ouais, allez bien, allez bien. Tout long.
Forward.
Go.
There you go. Forward. Go.
Well, makes another run back. Peter de Cruz really playing well.
Bien, Pete.
You really need to stick that around to improve the situation for the Swiss.
Là, j'étais un poil plus serré là, cette fois. Bah, avant, c'était positif en fait.
I think it'll quit curling a bit. I think you probably go there. Same weight.
The same draw again for Pat
No.
Simmons. Just looking for something around
Yeah.
the 8-foot circle.
We'll finish it all day here if we need to.
Okay.
A little more?
Same weight.
Room. Room. Whoa, guys. Hair more.
six.
Hair more away.
Pat
Definitely
Simmons
room.
is,
Wait
terrific
as
skip
long as you
before
can, then
he
go.
Whoa,
It should be
line's
okay.
good.
joined us Team
Whoa.
C years ago playing
There
third,
it goes,
of
Kay. Well done.
Line's
replacing
good.
Should get
Blake
there.
McDonald from that
Just across the
2010
line.
World
Oh,
Championship
you're there.
winning
You're there
team.
on your own. You're there on your own.
Whoa.
You're there on your own. Whoa, baby. Whoa.
A nice drop. Maybe travels a little bit too far into the house, and perhaps Switzerland will throw the freeze this time.
C'est pas mal, il va être deuxième, on tape, on roule. Ah, moi je pense pas ça.
Il a mis plus lui, hein.
Hein?
Ouais, ça c'est bien.
À mon avis, ça c'est beaucoup trop.
C'est bien,
Oh, ça c'est bien.
14-6.
Ouais, 14-6, nature.
Plus tard. Prise en plein, c'est parfait.
Ah ouais. Il était 14-6 nature.
Allez, voilà, ça c'est bien simple.
On est d'accord qu'ils l'ont pas balayé. Hein.
Ouais. Tu vas pas aller trop au début, voilà.
Oh. 5. Ligne parfaite. 5. 6. Pas plus, Alain. 6. Attention.
Attention en ligne.
6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 7,
Attention.
6.
Ouais. Ouais, fort les gars, fort vitesse. Ouais. Tout le long.
Il y a un 6.
Ouais. Fort la ligne. Toujours. Toujours, Valentin, toujours. Go. Allez, bien.
Great draw from Penrose Schwartz. We missed that one then.
Bien joué, man.
We'll be looking at losing 3 or more.
Just a sliver.
Yep, Swiss happy
2
with
inches.
that.
Here.
Yeah, there
That's
was
probably a
that
pretty good call.
well-known Alberta curling term again there, Alison, a sliver.
I'll leave a shot.
Of course, meaning just a little bit.
So.
A sliver.
Well, let's test your theory.
Slither.
Throwing the out turn now.
So, you know, I might have been a bit tight in one, but it was still curling, right? We got to go out to here somewhere, eh?
I don't quite know what to expect of Kevin Cooey here now. And will
This
those
might ride for a little
This is a
longer
little
this
wide.
wide, though.
previous shots of his play on his mind?
Yeah, his confidence on the draws won't be at an all-time high.
Like this.
Yeah, I do.
Well, the only other thing is the in-turn corner freeze. That's the other option, right?
Then he's running him back with no.
Stat which indicates that 77% on his 11 draws.
20-foot run back.
I think if you can get this right here, that's real good.
Okay.
Just want me to throw it harder, eh?
Yeah, just a shade more.
So like 50?
No, like, give us a 60.
60.
Seems really uncertain.
And the numbers I heard mentioned there were the split times that they're using from the back line to the hog line.
Little bit for line early if you can. Hard early if you can.
Weight's pretty good.
Gotta go line. Hard! Oh, wow. We're on this. Whoa, I don't know. Whoa.
Oh, this
Whoa,
is
let it curl.
overcurled,
Let it curl as
but at
much
least
as
he's
it
found
will.
his weight, so that'll give him a little bit of confidence.
Okay.
Yep, it's got there.
Well, it was fine.
Quite the right position, but
What did you get?
I got a 65. Weight was good.
So I think it maybe needs to be a
Si on essaie de venir.
freeze or a come around. Don't think you can really afford to play the run back here. You would risk setting up a shot for 3.
Bon, le problème, c'est que si nous, on roule dehors,
Et puis qu'on fait ça, ça fait 3.
ça vient là, il met 3. Quoi.
Jamais. Pourquoi pas ça, Pete? C'est hyper difficile, mais il n'y a aucun risque.
So the question is it an in-turn draw or an out-turn draw? They could come around those 3 stones onto the tee line, and
14-5.
On essaye quoi, là.
I don't think they can really
Puis-
expect a
puis ça lui
live
laisse
shot
passer,
off
c'est pas
this
facile.
stone without leaving an easy shot for 2, but it's all
Bon,
about trying
à mon avis, il était un peu
to,
seul, quand
to
même.
shrink the scoring
Ouais,
area
grave.
for Kevin Cooey's last stone for 2.
Faut pas être 6 court, 6 large.
Non, bien sûr. Ouais.
Touchez le plan. Pas le plus, ok.
Juste là, quoi.
Il n'y a aucun risque, Pete. Hein.
À mon avis, c'est
Dominic
possible. Hein?
Markey,
Il n'y a pas de
the
risque.
super,
Là, y a
just
pas de
coming down the
risque.
ice to have a look at where he needs to be.
Bon, il faut.
Always a good idea just to help him sweep it to the right spot.
T'as fait lui 14-5. Moi je suis avec 14.
Il faut qu'elle soit T-line.
Il n'y a aucun risque, hein, on est d'accord. Il ne faut pas être en 6.
Je pense que la glace, c'est parfait là.
Non, ouais, pas plus. Petit, 7, 8, c'est tout fond.
Non, ils sont pas être plus.
Ouais, pas être long. Non. Le plan c'est bien à la fin. Je pense que ça peut encore même plus, encore au bord.
Ah ouais, bien sûr.
Je pense qu'il faut jouer 13.
14.
Ouais.
Aussi un 14. 14, je le valide. Ok, ligne un peu.
C'est
Une, oui.
C'est vite, c'est vite.
Ouais, beaucoup plus. Ouais, c'est un avion.
Okay, so this seems to be heavy.
Vite.
Seems to be the reports from the sweepers.
Vite.
Sur la jaune.
Wheat, so
Ouais, yep.
should be back four. So important to not leave it in a position that makes Kevin Kui's shot any easier. Just comes and taps that yellow through. So quite a long way out that draw from Benoit Schwartz.
C'est juste ça. Bien sûr. Ouais, je me suis dit éventuellement qu'on peut
That Yellowstone had been lurking for some time.
We'll put her right in the forefoot.
So last stone of this third end. And Kevin Kui finally
Line should be good.
get some points on the board.
Good line.
Yeah, this one all down to the sweepers.
Line should be good.
Somewhere around 14 and a
Line's
half
good.
is what we're looking for.
Line's good. Line's good.
14.3, so the ice may be a little bit slower than we've seen.
And finally,
Hey, we found a pair that he
get a couple of
shots.
points. And that will give them a lift.
saved those
After
ones.
that
Just a couple fun pairs,
really
maybe
poor
a couple.
start in the first couple of ends. After 3, it's now Switzerland
21.
2, Canada 2.
I got 80.
69.
I got 80.
Throw the fucking.
Yeah, so the banter from the Canadians seems to be that they changed Kevin Kui's stones. They also felt like the stones were maybe partly responsible, or even if there's any doubt as to what the stones are doing, they've given him a different pair, and the banter seems to be that we found him a pair that he likes. So you've got to keep the skip happy because he's the guy that needs to make the game-winning shots.
Might just be the placebo effect though. Whatever, if it works for them then. It's quite a famous man in the world of curling, Logan, isn't it? On the left.
Yeah, that's Igor Ramsfell on the left, and the guy on the right is pretty famous too, Armin Harder, heavily involved with the Swiss Curling Association. A word for Igor Ramsfell, he'll be honoured today and inducted to the World Curling Federation Hall of Fame. Second man this week, Patrick Hurleman, earlier in the week, but Igor Ramsfell, 3-time world champion for Norway, and he has 9 world medals to his name, tied for the most with Peter Smith of Scotland.
There you go.
Maybe a shade tight, but not bad. Line's good. Not
These
too
two
high.
teams aiming
A little tight for line.
for
Hard,
world
hard,
medals,
hard, hard,
a bronze medal, 2014 World Championship.
Whoa. A lot of chatter coming. I don't know why.
There we go with the numbers so far. And I think most, if they're just tuning in, will be surprised to see those 2 steals at the start. It's all square now.
Juste 4-5, hein.
6.
Oh, ça a l'air vraiment vite.
Wow. 7. 6.
C'est hyper large.
Enlève.
Je crois pas que c'est
très,
très vite.
C'est vite. Toi, enlève. Rien.
Pas si vite que ça. Ouais, faut combien de devantilles, hein.
Je pense un peu juste avant.
C'est bien activé, ça. Hein. Bien positif, je pense. Bah, elle est parfaite, la ligne qu'on a finie, c'est bien, c'est juste trop vite.
Got buttons. Looks like a
Very good
70.
shooting from Nolan Thiessen this week, playing 86%.
Line's good.
Still
Wait, still
gotta
there.
curl a little.
Top league this week
No,
has
line's
been
good. Line's
actually the
good.
Chinese
Hard
league.
line, hard line.
Alangzong,
Losing
but
it.
Chinese
To it.
Oh, it's
unable
way
to
gone.
make it to the playoffs.
Good Barry.
La même, 30 cm plus court.
Même mettre moi, c'est parfait. Je pousse un peu de moins. Ouais, un peu moins.
Ok, juste 5, Ben.
La même.
Wow.
6.
Faut être plus court, hein. Oh.
5.
Martin Tanner, 79%.
Jamais, jamais
the
rien,
whole
jamais rien.
Non, on enlève rien.
Yeah, a little bit
Rien du tout.
subpar from Valentins. Had a little bit of mixed bag as well, but the Swiss top end have really been firing well.
Okay.
Just bounces off, but probably okay.
Back line is great, eh?
I think just freeze.
Really?
We think you can tap it.
If you're gonna move it, you have to kill it, or it's terrible.
I got over half.
Should be able
Walks
to.
in there.
Should be able to.
We gotta try.
Okay, well you need probably hack to kill
Okay.
it,
Let's make this.
and you gotta get close to nose.
It'll finish for you in there.
Well, Switzerland call, sorry, Canada going to go for the tap back here.
Wait's real good.
He's had a good championship.
Off,
Arthur Rycroft.
off. Hard.
Got nothing.
You killing it?
Yep.
Hard. Oh, wait only.
I got it.
Hard. Nice shot.
Oh, really nice shot from Arthur Rycroft.
Perfect weight.
Shot,
There's just enough weight to move those two stones and get the Swiss shot through the house.
Moi, je pense.
Switzerland with the hammer here, so the Canadians not too keen to let a lot of red stones kick about the house.
Juste,
Vitesse.
hack.
Hack. Bon hack.
Je pense que c'est bien la glace, là.
Dominic Marquis playing at 81% for the tournament. Doesn't want to touch this centre line yellow. Just sneaks it by.
Faut un peu plus de glace. Bien joué.
Super's working hard,
Bien mêlé.
directing that one. Oh, inches to spare there. A bit closer with that one. Didn't want to move that first yellow.
You need to get close to half to make it.
If I get rid of one, it's okay.
Not really. I mean, this is pretty easy, right? They just saw yours. I'm fine with it, but you thinking here?
Okay.
I don't think Kevin
try to
Cooey
stick the
seems
shooter?
that sure about anything right now. He's double guessing everything. He seems to be getting opposing calls
we can
from
stick
the
the
other end
shooter
of the
with
ice, which
control.
probably doesn't help him afterwards
You guys,
either.
what?
But
You guys don't like this?
Sure.
Whatever you want, man. You
T-line.
like it?
T-line weight.
Just not being very decisive.
Okay, T-line.
Yeah, like middle 12. There you go.
No more.
No, no.
Little tight.
What do you got?
How's the weight?
7.
8.
it'll be interesting
Line's
to
good.
hear what the team
7.
coach has to
Give him
say
the-
at
give him the weight.
half-time
Yep.
from a sports
Yep, weight's
psychology
good.
point of view. Sure, he'll have a bit of a field day with his team at the moment. Seems to be a lot going on out there, a lot of second guessing, a lot of just a lot of feedback, and sometimes you just need to just get on with it and trust yourselves. I mean, these guys are world-class curlers, so they don't become bad curlers overnight, and they just need to get on with it and maybe go a little bit more on instinct, I think, at the moment.
Stay. Ready. Yes.
Switzerland peeling the guard.
Split center halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Canada are going to be quite happy to put it on. They like the angles in the house at the moment, and although Switzerland long shot at the moment with the last stone,
2.5, 3.
they're going to try and protect what they have for a little bit, and then probably make a play in the house with Kevin Cui stones.
3.
Split center. They can make those red stones disappear very quickly as things sit in the house at the moment.
Stay with it. No.
Shot. High shot. Hein? J'aurais essayé de choper la première.
Tu vas probablement choper celle-là aussi.
À mon avis, on est obligé d'ouvrir.
Ouais, je pense.
Il va faire ça, puis on va attraper.
Ouais, exactement.
Le out plutôt.
Ok.
Ouvrir. Ouais. C'est difficile d'arriver.
Doubles either way.
Just goes, screw it and goes in turn back or something. He probably said something triple.
I think probably just the peel again here for the Swiss. I won't want to run this back and risk dislodging the red stones.
81% for Peter de Cruz in the tournament. Certainly having a good game here.
Okay.
C'est eux qui ont second là. Ouais. Joué. Bien pris.
Same again really for Pat Simmons.
Hairless?
Line's close to the same.
Just a hair, not much.
Maybe a bit more room.
Okay, sliver last
Pat Simmons
Not much, guys.
still
Might have,
lives in Saskatchewan despite playing with the Alberta rink.
curl a bit.
Lives in Moose Jaw.
Split
and
center.
makes a 1,500-mile commute to train with his team
Easy,
to Calgary.
Easy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Split
some
center.
commitment.
Split center.
You're good.
Shot.
Good brush.
Beauty.
I'm assuming he flies for those sessions.
That's a long drive.
4 seconds.
Yeah, that was huge, yeah.
Well, I'm sure he felt like he was justified when he won the Brier for the first time and got this opportunity to come to the World Championships here in Beijing. He would dearly love to have a world gold medal to go with it, but that's not going to happen this time. But still a great chance to get a bronze medal. Of course, the loser of this game going home with nothing.
Si on ouvre maintenant, il va faire quoi exactement?
Il fait pas les deux rouges maintenant.
Hein?
Il fait pas les deux rouges maintenant.
Non mais il fait quoi? Il tire une bombe là-dedans en tout? Ou est-ce qu'il fait bing?
Je pense qu'il fait ça. Parce qu'il peut rester et avoir une séparation. C'est quand même vraiment facile. Hein.
The coaching bench keeping an eye on
Lui après
things
ça là,
with
on aura
their
peut-être un trip quoi.
Oui voilà, mais c'est pas
handicam there.
facile. Ils sont quand même séparés les deux.
Mais bon, c'est peu pour mettre un peu.
Bah, c'est
Il
bien.
vient là, non il fait ça. Comment ça fait celui-là?
Très bien. Ouais.
Hein?
Ah ouais.
C'est bon, toi t'es un aussi.
So,
T'es sûr que c'est assez ça?
Swiss making an aggressive call here, and deciding to move things around a little bit.
C'est bien. Moi j'aime bien.
Très bien. On peut pas laisser de trip de fou non plus. Hein. Juste
Ouais,
pas
c'est un
toucher le
petit
dos,
line, on roule un poil dedans.
They could keep just peeling the guard off, but I think they know that
Good.
if they do so, then Kevin Cui is going to make a play on these yellow stones
Pousse juste alors. Mais
at
droit.
the top of the forefoot, and it's going to be a difficult shot for the Swiss to score. Just going to try and change things up a little bit. Tap this right up and fly to
Ça
it.
va quand même un peu plus vite là.
Ouais, c'est pareil. Ça colle bien aussi, hein, là.
Plenty of discussion in both camps. Peter de Cruz plays his second shot.
C'est un peu serré.
Attention. Ouais.
6, 7, 7, 7, 8. Ouais, 8 plus.
8 c'est très bien.
Plus. 8.
Attention.
Ça a vachement. Wow, ça a
Ouais.
très vite.
Ouais.
Non.
Ouais. Parfait, bien joué.
Bien joué, Pete.
Parfait, you heard him say it.
That's a really nice shot from Peter to cruise. Now the angle on the two yellows goes on to the top of that red, but of course if they played that shot, then a red on the tee line would still be lying.
J'étais quand même assez vite. Hein. Ouais, elle était quand même genre 8, ouais, bien 8 nature. Ah ouais, c'est ça. Elle a pas trop roulé. Elle a quasi rien poussé en fait.
It's probably what, control and get my shooter over to here?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What do you want to see?
Shade more.
Kind of wait.
It's not been the week he wanted.
I thought I could see a bit more of it.
CAN-SUI.
Mine'll curl. Just
Troll weight.
Board plus.
Big board!
Clean! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Clean! Yes! Yes! Hard!
Well, gets it by the
Hard,
guard.
guys! Go, Pat! Go!
That's fine.
Oh, nice shot from CAN-SUI. But Switzerland's still lying here.
Le problème, c'est que si il n'arrive pas à venir en plein lui après. Non. Hein? On peut pas rouler shot. Mais. Si on ouvre, il fait quoi? Si on ouvre. Bon.
CAN-SUI from native
Si on ouvre, il
Canadian
fait genre la même
background.
vitesse, ça peut avoir deux shots quoi. Hein? Il peut avoir deux shots assez.
Ouais, mais après c'est facile.
Ouais, tu trouves?
Si on ouvre, il fait quoi, sérieux?
Ouais,
Si on ouvre, c'est pas si mal. Hein.
Bah.
Ou bien est-ce qu'il vient là?
I don't think the Swiss want to leave that red-yellow combination at the top of the forefoot there. They don't want to leave that yellow stone at all. I would expect that Peter might play down the out turn here and get rid of that yellow.
Disons, ouais.
Comme ça dans long, ouais.
Great shot.
Lui après il pousse
The
là.
two teams split either side.
Je pense si on ouvre, il va jouer en ça, en hack.
On essaie genre un petit peu même sur l'intérieur, ce serait vraiment bien.
Ah, c'est possible, hein, bien sûr.
Aspects of that picture.
C'est pas facile de mettre la
Different
glace.
bits going on in each bit of it.
Ouais. Faut mettre quoi? Le milieu du pied?
Tu penses ça c'est bien?
Yeah, it was almost symmetrical as well on the Canada and
Three in
Swiss.
the three, the two in the two.
Yeah, both coaching benches out with the old air telestrator trying to work out what to do. And, oh, this one's going to go this way, and that one's going to go that way. And
Ouais, il va faire le double tap, je pense.
Ouais, mais si.
I think this is definitely the shot to come down and make a play on there. They don't want to leave that yellow stone there.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
C'est vrai.
Mais il faut qu'il arrive à la pousser là. Encore.
Ouais, mais bon, il va y arriver quand même.
Ouais.
C'est quand même assez facile. Hein.
So much of the game is preempting
Si on arrive à la prendre sur l'intérieur avec
the
bord.
opposition and what they want to do. And I can tell you at the moment what CAN-SUI wants to do is he wants to be able to raise that yellow stone up a few feet. So
Je préfère quand même board.
they need to take that shot away from the Canadians.
Ok, ouais.
Faut que tu penses pas plus.
And if they can leave it frozen on the nose or even just a slight angle, then it's going to give them an opportunity to get another one in there.
So it's up to this young man.
Je vois à 2 tiers.
So you can see
Quelle vitesse?
full stone from the hack, pretty much edge to edge with the guard. Maybe a couple inches buried.
Tournament accuracy 79%. And really, apart from that semi-final game, he's played really well.
He's had a pretty good week, and while we see 79% for Valentin Tanner, and I say is not great. 79% is actually quite a good stat for a skip because they're playing a far higher difficulty of shot. Well, that one doesn't quite get to the nose, and there could well be a double takeout here for CAN-SUI. The other option is to play an in-turn tap on these two yellow stones. The problem with the double at the moment is that difficult to get the shot stone to spin in behind the red and behind the guard. Could well just sit wide open.
Can you hit the nose with the out turn?
If I bump it, it's what? Is it still for 3?
Probably is, because he's going to be bumping something that's out counting you.
A tap's pretty cute, isn't it?
I think we got to make this, and if we can ever get a piece tucked here, it's pretty good.
Capped at 2 yellows.
No, 10.
You're laying down on that one?
What do you have of this?
Half.
I think you got to come off that outside one.
Okay, I think we got to play this to be fairly straight, eh?
Yeah.
It's pretty straight.
You're trying for what? Thin half.
Thin
to
half.
Spin it up.
Thin half is perfect, yeah.
Well, reasonably straightforward to make the double here, but what's crucial is
Shane Moore.
what happens to the shooter after it hits that second stone. Really need to find a way to try and get it spinning back up the way towards the centre line to get it in behind that clutter on the centre line.
So how does he do that?
Well, it just needs to hit the right bit, Alison. It's simple as that. Just going to throw it with plenty of weight to try and help it get there. Is it made? No, just hits the wrong side of that second one.
And the shooter does go out.
Switzerland lying 1 with that red stone in the 8 foot. Certainly looks closer to the middle than the yellow, and it will leave an out-turn draw to the edge of the 4 foot for Switzerland to score 2.
14-5, ça suffit, ouais. Je pense que c'est la même vitesse, ouais, 14-5. 14-5, c'est parfait. Tout à coup, ça colle bien. Hein.
Je pense que c'est bien là. Hein?
Parfait, la glace.
Yep, I think the red one. Just closer to the centre. Counting for Switzerland. Cam Benoit Schwartz.
Ligne en poil serré.
And that 1 into 2.
Inouï. Inouï. Prime.
Last stone. This 4th end of this bronze medal game.
Ligne bonne. Ouais, ouais. Toujours Dominique.
Yeah, immediately down with the brushes on this one. Oh, have they overcooked it? Tanner and Markey certainly got a bit of running and a bit overzealous for the brushes there.
One red?
Yeah. Big mistake.
Yep, that will annoy them. There's a chance missed.
Right.
To pick up 1. Keeps things very tight. After 4, Switzerland 3, Canada 2.
C'est bien les gars, c'est bien.
Yeah, that could be a little bit of a turning point. It's really frustrating when, as the thrower, or even for your whole team really, that when a shot's made from hand and it's misswept like that. And a missed opportunity for the Swiss. These things happen, mistakes are made. It's how you bounce back from them to make sure you make more shots in future and get more points on the board. That's the aim of the game.
Valentin Tanner there was stretching his calf muscle. The sweeping was that vigorous. So there's the scores on the board. That's up to 3-2. Very, very tight game as we expected. What we didn't expect was those first 2 ends really, but now game establishing a bit of a pattern. So certainly this bit of it was okay, but they were onto it so quickly.
Yeah, it's difficult to know why they were sweeping it. I mean, they really went coast to coast on it. And someone was nearly at the house when they stopped sweeping, and then they thought, oh, this has maybe got too much weight. So I don't know, maybe they just felt like the ice was a little bit slower in that spot, or
Surely the skip was saying, surely the skip should have seen what was happening and told them to stop.
I don't think so. I think there's so much responsibility placed on the sweepers these days that it's not a case of it's not like a club level where your skip tells the sweepers when to sweep and when not to sweep. It's just
some teams work like that though, even at this level. I mean, particularly Denmark is one that strikes me with Rasmus's whistling and non-whistling.
Well, perhaps, but it's still up to the sweepers to judge the weight and to at least communicate that that the weight is where it is. But more and more, I think the game's moving towards the skip just telling the sweepers what the line is, and then it's the responsibility of the sweepers to put the stone in the right spot. So
absolutely crucial at this level. I mean, that 1 point could make all the difference at the end of this game.
Tanner doesn't manage to get them lined up here and looks
We're trying the long way.
a little bit disappointed.
Just stick
Perhaps
around.
that
Board
sweep
up
on
air.
the last stone of the fourth end playing on his mind a little bit.
Weight's good.
Yep. Hard. Real hard. Yes. Real hard.
Looks like they're going to rub the guard here.
Yep, enough to send it off course.
Oh, big mistake here. Shouldn't really have been anywhere near that guard.
Jeez.
So was that sweeping?
No, they tried to sweep that one all the way. Just couldn't hold it straight enough to get it past the guard. So I think it's just a badly played shot, that one from Nolan Thiessen. Either that or not enough ice being given.
Tout le long. Ligne parfait, les gars. Tout le long. Allez. Faut qu'elle passe. Go. Ok, juste qu'elle passe. Ok, bravo. C'était vraiment serré. Hein. Ouais. Passe milieu des 8 pieds.
Well, neither team seemed to be able to get their stones in the right spot at the moment. That one over curling the guard on that red shot stone.
It's good. It's pretty close.
Weight's good.
Arthur Rycroft going to try and slide one between those two red guards and onto the shot on the button.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Go.
Marcy goes.
Good try. Ouais, je pense.
10.
Ouais.
Swiss fans trying to urge their team on, as you can hear.
C'est très bien la vitesse.
Ouais. Wow, rien.
Benoît.
Ok, bien. C'est pas mal.
Not bad for Markey, but rolls over behind this red guard and it's back at the D-line, so perhaps now the Canadians can start to be a little bit more offensive and make a draw around. That red stone's really not going to hurt them at all back there.
Weight's good.
8.
9.
Little heavy right now.
Clean it.
Little heavy. Can't.
More than. How heavy?
To the back.
No, 8-9. Small bump.
All to the
Off
back
then,
with
off
bump.
then.
Yeah, bumping the back.
Off for line. Right off. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. For the line. Whoa.
Real good throw, Carter.
Really good communication from
really
the
rifle that
Canadians
one?
there, just constantly talking and
really rifle
updating
that
on
one, you
the
think?
course of the stone.
Okay.
Sweepers telling the skip what the weight is and the skip telling the sweepers what the line is and
Freeze ou
between them
côté
they
line,
work out what the best plan of action is.
Je préfère devant.
So a nice freeze made there by Carter Rycroft.
Si on a moitié caché à l'extérieur,
Possibly would have liked it in front of the T line. And by going back to the tee, it allows Switzerland to be able to make a freeze in shot position, and the scoring area starts to get smaller.
Patient. Ouais. Ligne parfaite. 5 bien. 5 c'est bon. Hop, une bonne. 5 à vous les gars. À vous 5. Ouais.
Pas en vitesse les gars. Ouais. Ouais.
I was comparing him to Oscar Eriksson, how he throws the stone there. The way Oscar throws, it's much more instinctive and takes a lot of talent. He slides out and then he has to be quite creative with his release to make the shots, whereas Peter is very online and repeatable. I would say it's a very consistent way to throw the stone and much more textbook than what Oscar does.
I don't think you can
for him in a different way.
That opens up his freeze. What about this out turn right
him
here?
a silver and a gold medal at World Junior level.
Real hard, no?
Around the center?
I would rather play like almost a back 12 come to ours with the
I don't think you can't just draw there. You'd have to be playing into this.
Okay.
I think that's
Make a call, fellas.
if you play the hit and roll. Yeah, I don't mind that.
That's what I mean.
But
do that then.
You might give him the hit and roll, though.
You give
You
him
just
the
need
hit
to be
and roll
just
behind everything.
full 8.
Okay. I like this.
No, we won't with this turn, though, Carter.
Okay, let's roll.
Well, this is a tricky shot for Pat Simmons. I think they're trying to come down the same side of the sheet here. Are they coming around the centre, or are they playing this kind of bump that they talked about on their own Yellowstone?
7-8.
Whoa.
Just playing the draw around the centre.
6-7.
6-7.
Ah,
It's heavy.
whoa, right off. Wait till there. What do you want to do with it?
They can let it stop.
Stay with it.
Let it.
Just keeping a close eye on this.
Okay, so again, just slips to the back of the tee line.
Ouais. Tu vois, ça suffit pour le double en 9. Oh, c'est vraiment difficile, hein. Ça apporte pas grand chose. Ça apporte pas grand chose. Bon, le problème, c'est que ça allait tellement dans la garde. On essaie quoi. Je pense qu'il faut essayer. Hein.
Slips to the back of the 4 foot, so
je pense que c'est bien.
it
C'est
can
que
be
je
seen
pense
from the
venir un
hack,
bon
so
9. Hein.
Peter de Cruz is just going to take this out.
9.
Le roule ou le double?
Un des deux.
Vitesse?
9. Pense même.
Yeah, so we just
facile.
were saying about
Ouais,
Peter
mais
de
c'est bien,
Cruz
regarde comme moi.
technique. See a lot of kind of arm
Ah, c'est bien.
action from Oscar. He's very creative with how he actually throws the stone to make the shots. Peter is much more about his momentum from the hack, like this, and then just a quick spin of the stone.
Small differences, but significant differences.
Absolutely, there's always more than one way to do the same thing.
Yeah. Like your golf swing, Logan.
Or if I wouldn't like to bring my golf swing into the situation.
To the half
I think just nose to a sliver in, like this guard is.
My golf swing is
roll a
nearly as
hair in.
accurate as Peter de Cruz
What are
and
you
Oscar
thinking here?
Eriksson's
You don't want to leave them the
curling
ability to
shots.
roll way over there, right?
These guys are good golfers as well.
Or do you like a little less? I can't tell.
How weight do you like?
As are
I
you,
don't mind
Logan.
board if we know it.
I mean, you could do this, right?
Thanks for
You
your
have room.
confidence, Alison.
Not sure about your curling, but your golf
No.
swing's good.
Still a lot of work to do in my curling.
Whoa.
Weight's
Clean.
Just board.
Weight's good. Clean, yep. Yeah. Hard.
We'll hit some rolls into the open. Kind of get caught in between. They're trying to hold it in behind that red long guard at the top of the picture there.
That's not a bad spot. Unless it makes the roll.
Do you think
It's one of those ones,
guys
if you
make
maybe
something?
didn't sweep it, then you made the roll all the way over to the other yellow and it's hidden, so, and Switzerland don't have a takeout. So if you look at the sweeping action of Nolan Thiessen and Carter Rycroft, some of the best in the business.
Il y a largement la place, hein. Hein? Il y a largement la place, hein.
Ouais, mais ce qui est important, c'est de rouler là.
Ouais, mais même ça, il y a beaucoup de place, hein.
Ok. Je pense que la glace, elle est bonne là.
And Benoit Schwartz's technique very similar to Peter Ducruz's style, much more kind of from the textbook, very repeatable. Gives you a huge advantage as well if you have players in the same in your team who all throw the stone the same. It makes it much easier to read the ice and to put the brush in the right spot to make shots. When you're not having to fight against differences in techniques and throws.
When he throws it. Top four.
I think this one's just rolled a little bit too far to line shot position.
Biting top four is deepest.
Same draw where you just froze it top four.
Slightly
and
misswept.
It's a good spot.
Basically the same weight, right? I was full top 8, I thought, eh?
Absolutely.
You want to be just biting
intent.
for.
Oh, different reactions.
Yeah, and maybe a good lesson in there for any kind of young, up-and-coming front-end players. You see that the full team watch every single shot. Nolan Thiessen and Carter Rycroft right in behind, watching the line of the stone, seeing what it does.
Room right now.
They can use that for the next stone. You can always use
It's not bad.
the information.
Just a foot.
Okay.
Just a
Line's
foot.
good. Wait only. Line's
gotta
good.
go.
Line's
Fight
good.
the four. Gotta go.
Come on. Gotta be full 8. Hard.
Really tight to that wide
Hard,
guard.
boys.
Has it got the weight to get it down
Hard.
there? July shot position.
Hard.
Oh, they tried hard.
Kevin Cui comes up a touch short once again.
Quite.
So Switzerland need to find a way to get another stone in there.
C'est vachement dur de venir là.
Je sais pas comment c'est possible.
Je crois pas que c'est possible.
Et ça?
Hein?
Maybe needs to tap the wide red. Maybe a little bit
Faut
risky.
juste pas toucher
Could
avec un
open
regard.
up
Celle-là,
a shot for three
Mais là,
that
c'est quand
way.
même pas beaucoup, là.
Si on met une garde pour fermer,
Ouais, c'est pas mal. C'est pas mal.
ça vient là.
Non, mais là, il y a quand même le dolly encore.
Ouais,
Je
il y a
pense
les
dolly,
pouces
là.
là. Ouais, mais bon, c'est pas facile. Hein.
C'est vraiment pas facile.
Je pense soit on joue le dolly, ou soit on vient
Non, mais le dolly, il y a pas.
hack. Non, sur le jaune, je pense.
Hack ou garde. Hack ou garde.
Le problème avec ça, c'est que si on touche ça, il met 3.
Ouais,
Ça, c'est clair et net. Hein.
C'est tout.
c'est à vous de dire.
Puis pousser ça là, non, ça fait bing bing.
Hack ou la
Bon, il y a
garde.
quand même la marche, non, ici.
Lui là,
Il met pas 2.
il va faire quoi, il va essayer de pousser ça là pour 2, hein, c'est ça?
Pour le split.
Ou le split, ouais.
Bon, le split, c'est.
Mais on peut pas
Bon,
taper et rester là.
c'est presque impossible. Hein?
On peut pas taper et rester là, Pete.
Ah, mais le problème, c'est qu'on touche la garde là, il met 3. Alors que là, il met que 2.
Moi, j'aime assez bien la
non?
garde. Bon.
Même si tu fais déjà ça, on a le shot. Tu vois, si tu touches comme ça, on a déjà shot avec ça. Et puis ça, il peut pas enlever. Je trouve qu'il y a quand même beaucoup la marche.
Ça lui laisse assez clairement le split pour 3.
Hein?
Ça lui laisse le split pour 3, je pense. Hein.
Tu penses qu'il est possible?
Like
Ouais,
I
il est
tell you, the
possible.
shot
Très
that they're
difficile,
worried
mais-
about at the moment
S'il rate
is
comme ça,
that
Ouais,
Yellowstone
c'est sûr.
just played by Kevin Cui. With his last stone, he could
trouve que
come
c'est pas
through
difficile.
a port
Si tu touches
up
comme
the
ça la jaune,
centre
on a
line
shot
there
avec ça,
and
puis ça, il
can
peut
chip that yellow.
Je sais pas, le
roll
dolly.
ce
through
serait quoi,
and
ce serait ça?
potentially scores
Hein?
three. So that's what they want to protect against. They're talking about throwing a guard.
Ou bien on met une garde là,
perhaps,
puis on le laisse faire ça pour 2
because
et puis
it's
on a la
not
dernière
really an
aussi.
easy shot at the moment for
On donne les
Kevin
deux
Cui
comme
to
ça.
score
Il
two
faut
or three.
choisir en tout cas parce que.
Il faut choisir le pit. Hein.
Ouais,
Ideally, they want to try and get a red stone
Moi,
in
ça,
there
j'aime pas
somewhere
trop.
as a bit of a
Franchement,
saver
j'aime vraiment
because
pas.
that red stone just
Bah,
south
si
of
tu
the
mets la
tee
glace, non, on
line
va
is
toucher la
looking
garde.
a little bit lonely in there, and Switzerland don't
Si
have the last
rien ne
stone.
bouge, il met 3 ou pas?
Bah, il a le split, c'est la même quoi.
Ouais.
Hein?
Vas-y.
Tu veux vraiment essayer ça?
Moi, je veux bien essayer. Ouais. Ensuite, j'aime bien la
C'est
garde.
vraiment dur. Hein.
Moi, j'aime pas
J'aime bien la garde aussi.
Moi, j'aime pas la garde.
On peut essayer, mais faut. Ouais, faut
toi
faut
qui
juste
l'as
pas
décidé,
toucher
Pete.
là.
Là, on peut voler.
Si on touche
Je te dis de là-bas, je te dis de là-bas.
Ok.
C'est quand même pas très dur, ça, non?
Moi, je trouve pas dur, mais.
Non plus. Vitesse?
So I think they may be
Bon,
playing
je
a
vois
kind of
vraiment peu,
accurate
hein.
takeout between that
Je vois moins.
red guard at the top of the
On met la
screen
garde.
and the one kind of around the middle of the screen.
Juste se décider quoi.
Deux alors.
C'est pas compliqué.
Comme ça, il peut pas splitter, tu penses?
Si, mais bon.
Deux.
Oh, maybe not.
Let's just wait and see.
I think they may be just playing almost like a guard on that Yellowstone or a freeze. They can come down kind of for a tight guard on that Yellowstone, and then it maybe takes the split away at least, and leaves a tough shot for Kevin Cui to score to. The important thing is here that they don't give up 3 out of this position, because that would be a really soft result.
Non. Ça c'est 4. Tu peux venir derrière? Non. Hein? Ouais.
Ok, bon, il n'y a pas le split.
Attention parce qu'on peut l'amener après. Si
That
je
was
sais
the
qu'elle est
out turn
manquée,
split, but I wonder if there's still a shot on the in turn.
Dominique? Dominique.
Well, they're just having a look at how these stones are lined up.
Si je sais qu'elle est 400,
Yellowstone goes pretty close to that back red. Could score 2 that way, might be their easiest shot.
I don't think they throw it hard, but it looks like you got help.
Here's the Norway team and watching the action, playing in the gold medal game.
The question is, can you
A little
drag
later
it?
against Sweden.
If you can drag it into the crotch of these, it's real good.
It's still only for 2, just play the towel.
No, not if we can drag it. We're just
trying to
looking.
read some of the
We can
lines
drag
for the
it.
gold
Well,
medal game
You don't
later
have
on.
a ton of time to look, so.
I think it's too far to drag, so.
Probably just, like if you think it goes into it, I can throw just about anything close to half then, right?
Yeah, no more than that, though.
So again,
That ice?
Yeah.
plenty of chat in the Canadian camp.
T-line back 12, is that what you said?
Somewhere
I
in
just
there.
don't want to see this over curl, right?
No.
That's about the weight
11?
difference you got.
What?
11-ish.
So the problem with that shot
closer
from
to hack.
the Swiss is they almost made this tap a little bit easier. They just wired the red and the Yellowstone, and you can hit anywhere in the right hand side of this red in the front of the rings and push the yellow up into the forefoot, and even if he's a little bit too heavy, then the Yellowstone's going to go onto the wide red anyway, so
Easy hack.
should be a pretty straightforward shot here for Kevin Cui.
So that success with his final stones in this game.
11. Little bit.
Last one of this 5th end in this bronze medal game.
Hard.
This could take his team into the lead for the first time.
You gotta go. Hard.
Oh, has he done enough to push this yellow up? Hits from the inside, and he has not.
One.
It is only going to be a score of 1 and another miss from Kevin Cui.
1 yellow.
Yeah, disappointing. So Switzerland missed out on an extra point in the last end, and the same for Canada. So maybe a bit of tension out there after 5 as they head into the break. Switzerland 3, Canada 3.
Mais c'est bien. Très bien.
Let's have a look at the key moments in the first half of this bronze medal game here in the Capitol Gymnasium. Kevin Cui.
Line's good. Line's good.
For 2 in the 3rd end to tie the game up. Gave up 2 steals in the first 2 ends. Kevin Cui finds his weight finally. 4th end. And here was Benoit Schwartz just has to find the forfeit to score 2 and open up that 2-shot lead once again. Swept coast to coast and too much. This one's going to drift too far and just a score of 1. 3-2 after 4 ends. And then here in the 5th, Kevin Cui again playing to score multiple shots for the Canadians.
11, little bit.
And
You gotta go! Hard! Hard, guys, go!
Thiessen and Rycroft sweeping this one all the way down, still over curls, perhaps just a little bit short of weight, but only a 1 in the 5th end for the Canadians. And at halftime it's a tied game here.
Jetzt, wo er können lang sein. Vous jouez bien.
Ja.
Super. Maintenant, il faut jouer simple, hein?
Ja, bien sûr. Ouais.
Pour le temps.
If he throws front, why not go to the house open? Then he hits and we can one-hand hit.
He might not even hit.
Might not.
I think he might not hit.
We need 1 or 2 hands to hit.
Yes, we need to, yeah.
Squad.
Better to keep the score tight in halftime.
Yeah.
Un peu plus de communication avec balayage.
Beaucoup plus de communication.
Le reste, c'est bien.
Même moi.
Because it's not fucking dialed in, right? So sometimes we gotta change it up.
Maybe you gotta give him that talk. Right now.
Come on, Kev. You gotta dig deep, buddy.
Speed-wise, same.
Maybe here slower. You can be positive on his weight.
It's just that ice. We talked about that word.
The playing stats in this bronze medal game, 81% each. Those 2 stolen points really being the only difference on the scoreboard, but overall it's 3 each, and I think Switzerland will be more than happy with the first half that they've played. Managed to turn the hammer. Canada starting the game with the last stone, having come through the page 1 versus 2 game. Interesting just watching and listening to the 2 teams that in Swiss definitely look the happier of the 2 sides so far. And the feedback from Rick Lang to Kevin Cui was just to make sure he keeps being positive with those releases. All his misses have been light and on the inside. And both teams playing extremely well. I think the winner of this game is going to be the one whose skip
Line's fine.
makes the most of their opportunities. At the moment, Benoit Schwartz is the one doing that, but even that miss for 2 in the 4th end, both teams with their skips just need to raise their level a little bit to make sure that they don't go home with nothing here at this 2014 CPT World Men's Curling Championships. Valentin Tanner, quick out the hack to this corner guard.
Derrière. Finns det vanliga? Jag vet inte. Easy. Nej, okej, det är bien.
Well, Swiss boy is choosing to come into the rings on the wing. Quite a defensive call. The Norwegians always happy to look after their fans worldwide.
Nice, good.
And
7,
here
8.
in China, no different.
8.
Signing some autographs.
Heavy right now. Little heavy right now. Let it stop.
Line's really good.
Still heavy.
Gotta get it buried though.
Yeah,
it's buried.
It's buried.
Don't worry about that. At least.
Want the other side, if anything.
Oh, well, this one's just going to slide a little bit too far.
That's fine.
Quite often you'll see the ice conditions
It's okay.
quicken a little bit during the halftime break, just for that 5 minutes of not having anyone on the ice. The ice gets a little bit colder and a little bit slicker. 82% for the game, Nolan Thiessen against Valentin Tanner's 91%. So Switzerland winning that exchange.
Enlève, Benoît, enlève. 7. Enlève.
Faut être devant tir.
6. Enlève.
Wow, wow, wow.
Rentre le poil là.
C'est devant
Beaucoup de
tir.
place. Wow.
C'est devant
Jamais,
tir.
jamais.
Juste monte le 4 pieds, pas plus. Wow. Juste cette shot, hein. Monte le 4 pieds.
It's looking pretty good. It's going to stay in front of the tee line.
Ouais, ouais.
Parfait.
Super shot from Valentin Tanner.
Clearing, je pense, Peter.
Hein?
Clearing.
Yeah.
And just cross it a hair, or
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah.
Freeze here for Carter Rycroft. Playing 88%. Good shooting
Pretty
from
good there.
the
I got
Canadian
6.
second.
Top 8.
I got there.
Heavy. Room.
6-7.
Tiny tap right now.
Oh, then. Freeze high
Curling
side.
like
6.
crazy.
Yep.
No. Heavy.
Well, doesn't want to bounce off here.
Hard. Keep it high, Pat. Go.
Okay.
You're watching live coverage of this bronze medal game. The Men's World Curling Championship 2014
Okay.
in Beijing, capital gymnasium, where all the drama is unfolding. Awesome Walker and Logan Gray
Or this.
watching the action with you. Hope you're
I was
enjoying
thinking
it.
that.
A bit of a game on our hands now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's serving as quite a nice warm-up for the gold medal game later on. Some good stuff getting played here.
Normal.
The Canadians seem to have relaxed into the game now after a tricky
Yep,
start
yep,
for them.
Yep. Hard. Real hard.
Okay.
9. Et devant? OK. Ouais. 9. Le out, ça va?
Ouais.
9. En
Two
plein, c'est
teams
bien
coming
aussi.
out for this sixth end with renewed zest and energy.
9.
Whoa,
Almost like a new game again.
Attention. Whoa.
Dominic Marchi only playing 70%. I'm not aware of him making too many mistakes along the way.
That is quite low.
Oh, he's played a good shot here.
OK.
Removes 2 of those Yellowstones.
I'll turn double.
Heel.
Who's your money on then, Logan?
In?
Well, at the moment, the Swiss look like the happier of the two sides, and the body language is a lot better than the Canadians, but you've got to give the experience to the Canadians, so it's difficult to say. It's too close to call, this one. Pat Simmons is having a terrific game, playing 94% at third.
Off. Right off.
He's stuffed this double though, and a chance for the Swiss to lie to.
9 times out of 10 he would have made that. These guys are just waiting for the final. It's the Sweden team. Skip Oscar Eriksson giving us the thumbs up, and that's the team that they'll face. Norway, again, huge gap in terms of experience at this level.
Ouais, c'est mieux en plein là, le double.
Same with these two teams.
Je pense que c'est mieux là, ouais.
Je pense même 10.
Switzerland absolutely here on merit.
Encore un peu.
And the same with Sweden.
Ouais. 10.
Sweden fancy themselves in that game against Norway, Logan.
10 en plein.
Oh, absolutely. Oscar was quite cheeky in his interview yesterday, and was saying, "Yeah, we're playing really well. Norway will be afraid of us." Of course, he was saying it with his tongue in his cheek a little bit.
Still good to be confident.
Absolutely, and you know what? They are playing really well. This last 6 games that they've won in a row, they've looked completely untouchable. So they're too hot to handle for the Canadians, and who's to say that they won't turn over the Norwegians this afternoon?
We'll be bringing you that game as well, of course. Yep, Canada didn't really have a response to Sweden in that game.
I don't know what you like.
Oh, terrific double from Peter de Cruz. Shooting the lights off.
You want to go this way?
Shooting the lights out even. here in this bronze medal
Let's
game.
go this way.
Jeez.
Pat Simmons missing out on that double previously. See what he can come up with here.
Whoa, whoa. Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard!
Really good hit and roll here from Pat Simmons. Maybe just rolls out the other side though of that top redstone.
Good shot, good try.
Anyway.
They're just trying to move it a bit further out.
Ouais, elle est quand même un poil cachée. Hein.
Gets over that line, remember.
Ouais, 11 là. On essaie de rouler un poil.
Benoit Schwartz doing his absolute most to
Ouais, elle est quand même un peu cachée. On vient un
try
peu
and get
moins
that
vite.
Yellowstone out into the open so Priest of the Cruz can make a
Fais
takeout
attention,
on
tout
it.
d'un coup il corps là.
Ouais.
Je pense.
Ouais. Non, non, on a mis plus de glace.
Ouais, c'est bien.
You can certainly see enough of it
J'ai
there, Logan.
entre 10 et demi, 11.
Si tu roules un peu à la gauche, ça va aussi. Hein.
Yeah, perhaps a bit of a change of
long.
strategy here in the sixth end from the Swiss. Far more defensive, not allowing too many stones to build up.
10 minutes.
Attention. Plutôt 10. Attention. 10.
Realize a little bit of a kind of contrast of styles, of mentalities. When they've got the last stone, the Swiss don't want to have too many stones kicking about. And it's quite a European way to go about it, I would say. The Canadians always willing to have bundles of stones around and just taking loads and loads of risk to try and get a multiple score on the board.
So the European style of game is more cagey and more restricting. And we've seen the Canadians have got more flair and drama.
I would say safe is maybe what I would call the European way of kind of using the last stone. They don't want to give up a steal, whereas the Canadians maybe a little bit more confident.
Two teams pretty close in terms of their timings. That's the time they have left.
Yeah, they still have another 4 ends to play, so I would say both teams are a little bit down on time at the moment. Kevin Kuwait misses another one on the inside. Yeah, both teams are really going to have to get a wriggle on in the second half of this game. Of course, they had 73 minutes at the start, which equates to kind of just under 7.5 minutes per end. So if you think about that, then for 4 ends, they should have 30 minutes, and they're under 28 already.
Yeah, so up against it. Seeing 75% for his game accuracy, Benoit Schwartz.
Yeah, and that could well be partly why the Swiss are playing a more defensive end. By playing takeouts, of course, you give yourself a little bit more time. And you certainly don't want to be rushing when you're coming down the last couple of ends. So smart strategy from the Swiss, and even still they might well have a chance to score their 2 here. Certainly looks that way at the moment after a nice draw to split the rings from Benoit Schwartz.
Good separation of those 2 red stones.
Not on this side, I don't think.
Making them difficult to remove in a oneer.
Kevin Kuwait playing miserable 57%.
Clean. Yep. Yeah. Gotta go, guys. Hard. Gotta go. Hard.
Well, he just can't buy a shot out there at the moment. So just a reminder that the Canadians and the Swiss both struggling for time.
What happens if they both run out of time?
Well, the thing about curling is that only one team can play at one time, so one of the teams are going to run out
Time
first.
first, yeah.
So
they'll be the ones that...
if you can't complete your quota of stones, then you lose the game. So it's as simple as that. You can expect that to happen. You only really tend to see that happening at junior level. This one needs to rear up to score 2.
We did see it happen at the European Championships in Moscow, the women's team.
No.
And they had to forgo the point. Win.
13-9, ouais. Ah ouais, 13-9.
Bien, non, c'est
Hein?
bien joué, c'est bien.
I'm guessing that was one of the more inexperienced teams.
Bon, c'est bien, on a récupéré un petit peu de temps.
It's like a European Championship final this
Scotland
year.
or Switzerland, Scotland or Sweden, I can't quite remember, but I do remember it happening.
Well, Scotland nearly ran out of time in the European final this year as well on the women's side. So
They ended up really rushing their shots at the end, and that kind of cost them. So you don't want to put yourself under that kind of pressure time-wise. That's why we do see black tens and things like that. So after 6, Switzerland 5, Canada 3. That 2 for Switzerland. 6 end.
yeah, and again, I was talking about this the other day. The proximity of a team working well together. They come together and their proximity is very good. They're very close. They're upbeat. And if you look at the Canadian guys, they're all at opposite corners of the ice. So that's kind of what you do when you're not feeling particularly happy and you're not functioning well as a team. So it's really important to be aware of that and try to kind of pull together and bounce off one another to try and raise their level. The rest of the team certainly need to try and give Kevin Cui a lift because he just can't buy a shot at the moment.
Yep, he needs the support. It's Canada 2 down in this game, going to the 7th end.
Ok, 6.
6.
La vitesse. Easy, easy.
6.
C'est vraiment large.
C'est vite, c'est vite.
Bien assez.
Ouais, ça a l'air d'être hack.
Ah, il y a
8.
ça va petit sûrement.
8.
Tu crois? Moi, je suis...
We've used this guard yet, but...
Ok les gars, on prend quand même le temps de se concentrer. Hein.
Well, Valentin Tanner
Halfway.
Be there.
slipping past the tee.
Good enough.
Off for a bit here.
Attaboy.
Yeah, there is a lot of, really is a lot of ways to do it. If you watch Valentin Tanner slide, he slides with his brush on the ice and he's got a kind of what we call a tuck delivery where you're quite kind of up on your toe of your sliding foot and you tuck your heel into your leg.
Ouais, faut quand même quelqu'un.
You see a lot of variations on that.
Faut pas que vous se derrière. Ouais.
Yeah, absolutely. There's just so many ways to get the job done. Pat Simmons as well, we'll see later in the end just how he holds the brush and it probably gives him very little support, but he has a good technique, a good kind of strong base that he can throw the stone with anyway, but he doesn't really need to use the brush for support.
Good. Okay, you can wait for it.
Wait as long as you can.
Okay.
5-6.
We can. Getting better.
Better take it deep.
Starting to curl now.
It's starting to go a bit. There it goes. Go as far as you can.
Still lots of weight.
Yeah, you got to go to bury it. There it goes. Go, 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 go. Go, Carter. Go, hard, 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 hard.
Canada going with the corner guard route here.
Whoa, whoa.
Switzerland are going to start to peel the guards off here, and I think if
Ouais. Un des deux. Okay.
completely misses the corner guard and peels the back one out.
Yep, hit.
Right on it.
It jams on that red though and puts the red at the back of the 8 foot maybe in a better position for the Canadians to make a freeze, so that's what they're going to do here. Makes that freeze a little bit easier.
Straight tight.
Okay, wait's there.
They're on its own. No line's good.
It is the toughest shot in curling after all.
Lots of weight right now. Don't want to.
Heavy?
No,
a little heavy right now.
Yes, it's heavy.
Heavy right now.
Have we actually seen a proper freeze? Well, that certainly wasn't one.
Certainly was not. I think that's frozen as the hack.
Ouais.
Mistake. From Canada.
Again. Dominic Marquis is going to get another shot at the same shot he just missed.
Ok. Allez, c'est parfait.
Much better executed this time. It's going to be same freeze again here for the Canadians. Carter Rycroft going to try and make the required adjustment.
J'ai pas vu, mais
Yeah, we shouldn't make the same mistake twice, should you?
Definitely shade less.
Still there, I think.
Weight's still there.
Weight only.
Line's better.
Yeah,
Just
weight's
still weight
there.
only.
Still all there, Kevin.
Still weight only. Stay with it for line. Hard line. Hard.
Hard!
Hard, Pat. Go.
It's good. Nice draw by Carter Rycroft this time.
Good. That'll work.
They're looking a little bit frustrated out there, the Canadians at the moment.
Certainly not enjoying themselves.
Really, I think that they've really struggled to get into this game. Oh, super shot from Peter de Cruz. How good is that?
Certainly a very good outcome.
I've lost count of how many runbacks he's made in this game.
Back 8, back 12.
He's just on fire at the moment.
Yeah, that seems to be his thing. Those particular types of shot. On the angle.
Yep, Swiss are in cruise control at the moment.
Should be close, guys. Easy. Line's good.
Eat.
All for weight.
Line's good. Hard.
Line's good. All for weight. Yeah.
Just for line.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa, off. Definitely does not need to curl.
Spot.
Great draw by Pat Simmons. Not an easy shot when you're trying to come around stones in the house like that. And Canada really forcing the issue here.
il faut jouer le même pitch parce qu'on est même shot, tu vois.
Je sais pas, tu veux faire quoi d'autre? Freeze?
Ouais, non, ouais. Je sais pas. Moi, j'ai bien un freeze aussi. Non, mais on joue le même.
Moins de glace.
Ouais.
Attention, wow. S'il te plaît. Non. Jamais rien, même pas les tripes. Non. Jamais. Ouais, décale.
Oh. Canada get the mistake.
À l'intérieur, ça calme poil moins.
Not too sure if they're lying or not. I think Canada will play the nose hit anyway because that redstone's kind of in a nice place for them.
Good control, guys. Should come up fine here.
Clean. Yep.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Come on.
Oh, Pat Simmons hits and rolls out. Can you believe it? What a let-off for the Swiss. Looked like they were going to give two straight back here. And for whatever reason, that one doesn't come off.
Ouais. Wow. Ouais.
Nettoie bien, ouais.
Oh, can Switzerland take advantage of that error?
Ouais, un petit peu. Bon, c'est 9-3. Un petit peu intérieur-extérieur. Ça curle quand même moins que juste à côté de la ligne.
C'est une belle merde.
Kevin Cooey's in the hack already. And a quick end's maybe not a bad thing for either team here.
Clean, yep.
And lots of hits. Of course, they take less time to get down the ice, and of course takes less time off your clock.
Yep, Benoit Schwartz ready to get going for Switzerland.
Ouais, ça va. Ouais, faut y aller. Wow. Ok. Je vais aller. Ouais, 9-2. Ok, ouais, heureusement, c'était un poil serré.
So Kevin Cui is going to have a shot to blank here in 7. A little bit of a speed wobble on that one.
Hard!
We're going to have to go on this to make the roll out. Is it just thin enough to get rid of the shooter? And the 7th end will be blanked here.
So a speedy end, which was needed because both teams up against it time-wise. Score stays the same. Switzerland 5, Canada 3, as you can see, as we head into the 8th end. I'm sure the chat on that team.
Si on est vraiment bien placé à chaque fois, vraiment peut-être qu'on peut attaquer et mettre une garde.
We can do this, guys.
C'est ça que je dis aussi.
Bon, là, la garde, c'était quand même...
Non, c'était pas bon.
Non.
Ah, faut que les deux premiers soient bien.
Venir les deux pile poil, une dans le tapis et une ça devant.
Four Swiss all getting together at the end of that end, and the Canadians still apart.
It's been a terrific performance by the Swiss so far. I would put the Canadians as big favourites for this bronze medal game, but I think the attitude and the resilience of the Swiss has been fantastic. It looks like they're out there and they pretty much decided before the game, okay, we're going to get this bronze medal and nobody's going to stop us doing it. It doesn't matter who we're playing against. It really has been a terrific performance so far. 3 ends to come and they have a 2-shot lead.
Yeah, if you're a Swiss fan, your team are in a very nice position. You would never ever write off any Canadian team.
Now the Canadians must be wondering what they need to do to shake off these pesky kids from Switzerland. Not long out of juniors.
Fairly high.
Playing like seasoned campaigners here in their first World Championships. Kevin Cui just needs to raise his level a bit, make a few more shots. General setup play by the Canadians has been really good today. Just not had the finishing touches at the moment.
Switzerland won 7 bronze medals in the history of this championship. Just 3 gold compared to Canada's 27 gold.
Super,
Have been utterly dominant in the men's game. This is the first year since 2004 that Canada men haven't had a team in the final.
Yep, and that's an impressive record, and that makes this bronze medal even more important. You would think.
Whoa, rolling, Pat. Go. Okay, good. Nice weight. Not sure what you got out of it, but...
11.
Ouais. Vitesse.
Ça prend la garde, c'est pas grave. 11.
Ah ouais.
Je pense que c'est bien là.
Ouais, je pense que c'est bien.
a juste bord. Hein.
Nice tap there from the Canadians. Just starting to move the play back towards the T-line. More importantly, they're trying to get their shooters over behind the corner. Really nice hit and roll here from Dominic Markey, moving the play back towards the centre of the sheet, which is of course where the team without the last stone want it. Passes the guard pretty comfortably. So much of those shots around the guards are about weight and getting the weight right. And Dominic Markey,
I mean, I don't mind if
a
you
little
play
fist
it.
pump.
Yep, these guys are certainly up for it.
He might have a run if he knows it, right? And then it's...
I'm okay with, like, we got to save the shooter, though. You have to. Whatever you like.
That's the easy part.
I think you play this.
Okay.
Like hack a sliver across.
That old sliver line again. There's comparison of the seconds. Markey and Rycroft.
Good weight.
Yep. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Might be a hair firm.
Weight's real good.
Get down on the draws.
Whoa! Wow.
Canadians just trying to rumble things around a little bit and try and get some stones back at the tee line.
Fine.
Well, that's a good shot from Carter Rycroft.
Nudges them all the way.
Come on, Bob.
Markey peels the guard.
Let him go here.
Okay.
Might leave him.
Not that.
Freeze on that other red one?
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Or guard.
No, I like this.
I like this.
I said hair like.
I just said good.
Pretty close.
Room.
It's there.
Yeah,
It's
weight
there.
is definitely there.
Don't want to, Kevin. A little heavy right now.
Sit.
How
The
heavy?
line's sitting wide.
Still
Touch and go. Touch and go in the house.
Well, doesn't manage to make
Okay.
it freeze, but hides behind that red stone, so that could still be useful for the Canadians.
Not awful.
No. Okay.
Not awful, says Kevin Couey.
Switzerland
Si on fait
lying
ça, c'est grave.
first and second here.
Enfin, il est pas trop loin, hein, franchement. Faut
Pardon?
rester quoi. Faut rester shot, je pense. Enfin, il est pas trop loin, ça. Hein. Tu peux venir normal. Hein. Bon, faut.
Moi, je pense à une garde ici, mais c'est peut-être un peu risqué.
Moi, je pense que c'est risqué.
Je sais pas, on
Moi,
verra.
j'aime bien ça, mais venir. Il faut absolument rester dans la maison, donc venir même neuf ou normal.
Ouais,
Bon.
juste normal.
Bon, si on met une garde parfaite là devant.
Timeout called here, and Claudio Pescia making his way down to the
Si on met
ice.
une garde là à droite, sur ça au centre.
He's a man of few words.
L'autre option, c'est le run back.
C'est quoi, run back ou garde, quoi. Genre en plein. La vitesse aussi, il faut savoir.
Qu'est-ce que vous préférez?
Moi, j'aime bien venir ça en
Enlever
normal ou
celle-là?
neuf. Genre en neuf, en normal. Comme ça. Ouais, moi j'aime bien ça. Ok, d'accord. Si t'arrives à... T'aimes bien rouler à moitié caché ou pas?
Le pile avant, c'est rien. Peter.
Hein?
Le pile avant, c'est rien.
Je laisse taper ça, lui.
Ouais, ça.
J'aime bien venir en in comme ça, si on a un poil large, on refait ça. Bien en in, hein? En in, je pense. 9 là, je crois. Là, je pense que c'est vraiment bien 9. Hein? Je pense pas que tu vas rouler là. T'as pas trop de chance de rouler là.
J'aime bien ça aussi. Ouais.
Ok, très bien.
9 là.
Monte pour voir. Juste pour. En plein, quoi.
Ouais.
Ou faut pas plus de glace, je pense. Hein.
Non, je
Faut
crois
pas plus.
Well, two options they talked about there was they either, I think maybe three options. They talked about peeling the one at the top of the 8 foot. They could run this red back onto the yellow at the back of the house, or they could throw a guard
Bon, c'est mieux quand même si on le fait bien.
on the yellow red on the centre line.
Every game analysed by the coaches of every country. Analysis done.
Yeah, and something I noticed at half time was that Peter de Cruz and Andy Schwaller speak to each other in English. So maybe Andy Schwaller's Swiss French not up to scratch. Well, yeah, another run back from Peter de Cruz. I have to say he's playing them all on the in-turn. Like regardless of where the stone is on the sheet, he's playing them all on the in-turn. So that's obviously his favoured hand.
I think they play this to run pretty good out here.
I played the same as I just threw my out turn.
Yeah. Like normal, full normal.
Well, he's left a pocket here at the back of the house that Canada can play into. They're just trying to build up some yellows round about the house so they can score a big end here in 8.
What is it, a hair light?
Back
maybe?
8, back 12.
I would agree. Line's real good, guys. Get her back there. Hard. Where are ya?
Line's
hard.
T-line.
Hard.
Hard then. Hard, boys.
Come on.
Get it back here. Line's real good.
Hard, Nolan. Hard, Nolan. Hard.
Keep going, Carter. Go, 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 go.
Well, it's not got the running
go,
to freeze that pocket, but maybe just done enough to hide some of that Yellowstone.
Just, you got her far enough for line there. I think it's pretty, it's got a jam one, right?
Ça?
Et juste
Moi, je trouve
enlever,
ça
c'est pas
difficile, il y a
possible.
le jump, putain. Hein? Il y a quand même un gros jam. Hein? Moi, j'aime bien ça. J'aime bien ça. J'aime bien la garde.
Ça, puis au pire, on prend la roule.
La joue. Ouais, je crois.
Juste
Ouais,
ça?
Très bien. Ouais.
Parce que le problème, c'est qu'on a ça moi-même.
Enfin, toi, bah alors clairement, ça, ouais.
Ça?
Ah ouais.
Ou juste la première en out. Hein.
Bon, moi, je trouve si on fait ça, c'est quand même mieux, non? Enfin, la
Juste
première.
ça?
Une garde, c'est rien. Tout peut sur le shot. OK.
Ouais, je vois une moitié.
Tu vois
Petite
assez, je
moitié.
pense, hein.
Ça suffit. Bon, on est même pas obligé de venir vite, hein, mais je pense que c'est plus facile.
Ouais.
Je couette.
En off, tu peux aussi, comme tu veux.
Hein?
Comme tu veux.
Non,
Tu viens vite?
le problème avec nous, c'est qu'il peut y avoir un jump. Allez, vite.
C'est bon, là, ça?
Un poil plus. Ben, je vois une petite moitié. Hein.
Comparison of the third players. Both of them performing pretty well.
Yeah, perfect draws so far.
Non, Nerge. Oh,
Ouais, ouais.
oh, nettoie bien. Nettoie bien.
Super.
There wasn't much room for error there. Crisply done.
No, there was not, but Pierre de Cruz is just making everything at the moment.
Bien, ouais. Là, ça me semble un peu comme la glace. Avant. Ouais.
Oh, I think
What do you like, guys?
the Canadians probably have to start
Freeze
moving
on the
some of these
inside
red
of that
stones. They're
other
lying 2 against at the moment.
And then he blasts out, and then what do you do?
Then you could
know, you
draw
like
again
that?
round.
I think so.
Yeah. Or spread them out with the hit too, right? You can do that too.
Okay, so although the Canadians not making a takeout here, they are moving towards making takeouts. So they're going to try and make a freeze on this red stone on the tee line.
Okay, room.
Yeah, I give you a hair more than
8.
the last one.
Whoa then. That's
Whoa!
just a 6, 7.
Whoa!
Yeah, weight's pretty
Whoa
good.
for line!
Room.
Just
Whoa!
Room.
Ah!
Definitely room.
Weight's all there.
Looks heavy.
Is this one heavy again?
I think it's the line as much as anything. Just hangs a little bit high, just perhaps with that extra foot of weight.
Terrible.
Euh, 10 là.
Ouais, moi j'aime bien ça. Ouais.
En plein?
Ouais, parfait.
Je crois que c'est bien. Hein.
Ouais, ouais.
Après, il a presque
C'est
rien.
parfait,
Quoi.
ça.
Il a peut-être ça, mais on peut mettre une garde après. Quoi.
Ouais.
« 10 en plein. Je pense que c'est la bonne glace, ça.
Pardon?
Je pense que c'est bien, ça, pour 10.
Ouais.
Je pense que c'est bien aussi, ouais.
En plein, comme d'hab.
Dix amis, 10.
Wow.
10.
Wow.
10.
Ouais. Oui.
Tout le long, les gars.
Ouais.
Tout le long, les gars.
Sport Dominique. Ouais, go, faut y aller.
Ouais.
Allez. OK.
Parfait.
Hits on the inside and Switzerland lying 3 at the moment.
Yeah, we're hearing that word parfait a lot after the Swiss shots.
Ouais, c'était presque limite alors la glace. Ça a
Comparison
quand même
of the
curlé bien.
force, and really that tells its own story, Logan.
Yeah, Kevin Cui just 43% on draws.
Well,
Don't see that too often from the great Canadian skip.
I don't know. I could just sliver that, yeah.
I think try and save these back here, though, eh? Just to here.
There's a lot of slivering going
I gotta
on.
make this double. I mean, even
So
if I
much
just do
slivering.
this, he just picks it through the hole.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Normal.
Okay.
Do you like?
Still asking the questions.
Well, he certainly needs to move some
the nose?
some red granite this time. Just 2 stones to come and line 3 against. They really can't afford to give up a steal here, the Canadians.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Off. Whoa. Whoa.
Not
Oh!
huge weight on this one.
Shot.
Oh, a good shot from Kevin Cui to make the double.
Sinon en plein, lui il fait ça que pour 1. Mais d'accord. Ça c'est peut-être ça. Même si on a un peu sur l'intérieur.
Still
D'accord, ouais. Mais toi,
flying one, do you
si on les
think,
fait en
Logan?
plein, c'est idéal. Hein?
Yeah, it could well be his fist line one at the moment, but I think they're going to
Donc faut être en plein.
make a
Ouais,
take
faut être
out
pile
on
en
this
plein.
yellow anyway.
Comme ça on laisse ça. Le problème c'est que si on roule un peu là,
Ah, il y a un double, c'est clair.
il y a un double.
Et clearing?
Il y a peut-être le jump. Moi je pense 10 en plein. La glace.
La même glace. Un poil plus.
Tu veux
Ah, c'est
plus?
bien.
Ouais, faut juste pas être large quoi. Ouais. 10 en plein, c'est bien.
Just looking for a nose
Plus en
hit on
plein.
this Yellowstone, or even just roll just a fraction inside. What we can't afford to do is to
Vitesse, c'est bien.
roll
Ouais.
wide.
Ça va là, il y a un petit peu plus qu'avant là.
Could afford to roll into their own red, as long as they don't leave them half checked.
Last stone on
Oh.
Switzerland.
Whoa,
Benoit Schwartz,
Attention.
Oh les gars, attention.
Attention.
mindful of what they might
Oh.
leave.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa,
Kevin
whoa,
Cui.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Attention. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Non, non.
Parfait, bien.
Nickel.
Oh, hits it right on the beak, and I don't think there is a shot there for Kevin Cui to score 2.
Non, mais là, lui, il est pas mieux
Probably
que-
just curled enough.
Parfait.
Parfait, Benoît.
C'est même difficile de mettre un.
Well, so if there's a shot there for 2, I can't see it.
Let's get our one.
You hit it and then goes.
I know, but it just goes on the side of that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you hit it onto the one on the
It's not there
4 foot,
for 2 at all,
it
real
goes
hard.
sideways. Does it get lucky at the back?
I think so, because you've got to.
This one is
Wow, you got to. You'd have
think
to have a
that's a
massive
shot, eh?
spin at the end. I mean, maybe.
well, those are gonna. But I mean, I guess anywhere in, like, I'm just worried. Can I have a go and I'm not worried about?
Yeah, I think you can, Kevin, actually.
You
But I gotta
try
be
it.
inside,
Just
right?
a hair high side. Yeah,
I
you
got-
got to be hair high side for
Nose
sure.
is no good.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to see some big weight here from Kevin Cui. He's going to try to hit this just off the nose and basically
Little bit
try
high.
and remove all 4 of these red stones in one shot.
Somewhere high goes in
Needs
the
to
side
move the
of
back ones as well for his
Seems
for
a
his
little
shooter
tight,
stone
no?
to count for shot stone.
How risky is this, bearing in mind the way he has been playing in this game?
Well, it's
Make
not
it.
that risky because he can hit this anywhere on the high side and still score 1. He's kind of just
It's worth it.
hoping. Yeah, there's no risk here on this for a big reward.
Yes!
It's a really easy shot for 1, but a really difficult shot for 2.
Okay.
Well, a good attempt. Need to hit it a little bit higher to get this other red moving.
So, still gets the 1.
Probably.
So, Canada hanging in there. How often do we say that? Not very often. After 8 ends, Switzerland 5, Canada 4.
One your length.
Ouais, je pense que c'est pas le plank.
Well, here was Peter de Cruz in the 7th end. Another one of those super in-turn run backs that he's been playing. Here's the backhand. Super shot.
Go, 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 go. Parfait, Pete.
Looks very confident and composed out there.
And the Swiss team have been like that right from the start. And we're running out of ends here. Just 2 to go.
Yeah, and here's the final stone of the 8th end. Kevin Kuwait trying to throw down a bomb to make a quad. Got rid of 3 of them, but just couldn't get that top one moving. Seemed to hit it maybe a little bit higher. They might have had a chance, but it was a really big ask to make that shot.
We're in Beijing in China, as you can see. These men's World Championship 2014.
Mine's good for a fairly high guard.
Bronze medal game between Switzerland and Canada.
Just make sure it's
Norway against Sweden to come a little bit later. The gold medal game.
Looks over to me.
Okay. 7-8.
It just crawls over the hog line. So that's good for the Canadians, though. They want to try and get a couple of guards in the centre line and get good separation on them. So they're going to try and use the full length of the playing area here.
Okay, easy. Wow, wow, wow.
Vite. Wow, wow, c'est vite, c'est vite.
Easy, easy. Ça a l'air vraiment vite ici.
Wow, wow, wow.
Ça a l'air super vite ici.
Ouais, mais c'est bon en vitesse. Ça reste.
Allez,
Enlève, 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 enlève.
Ah. 7.
Bien, ouais, super.
Well, a good shot here from
Good.
Val. Out to the wing and back of the tee line, so the Canadians can't hit and roll off that and then behind the centre guards to really cause any trouble.
2.5 room.
Yeah, it's got room right now.
Get it tight. Line will be good. Line's good.
Line's real good.
Hard, boys, for weight.
Get a little bit of separation.
Hard.
A little bit.
Oh, you got Carter. Go right across the line. Go, go, go,
little bit. Help them all, Kev.
Good shot.
Good lineup
Good day, fellas.
from Nolan Thiessen. No double takeout available there when it comes to pulling the guards.
Ok, bien sûr. C'est bien, Val. C'est bien.
Well, a couple of quick ends and two teams are getting back on time. Still a little bit shy of where they would like to be.
5. 5. Oh, bon.
Yeah, c'est 5, 6.
5, c'est parfait.
6 nature, je pense. C'est nature.
5.
Très nature.
5. 6. Bon, bon,
Plus sur le balai. Hein.
Oh, c'est parfait la vitesse, c'est parfait.
C'est bien assez.
Pas plus.
Surtout pas plus.
Oh.
Si on peut mordre le café, c'est parfait.
Oui.
Ouais. Yep. Ouais. Allez, pas plus court, Jimmy. Go, go, go. Mord le café. Go, 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 go.
Excuse.
Terrific draw from Valentin Tanner.
Yeah.
Keeping it nice and high in the house and keeping that scoring area nice and big.
Yeah, and again you can see the on-off sweeping, when to sweep, when not to sweep, communicating with each other.
Yeah, it's really difficult to get that shot in a good spot. Like you come another couple of feet further and then Canada are making a freeze and then all the players going around the centre. You're a little bit shorter and then they're coming around it.
Whoa.
Put it in a spot that's difficult to come around at least.
Yeah, 7-8.
Whoa. Gotta go for line, guys.
Hard. Whoa, off.
Oh, a good draw here from Carter Rycroft. Lying shot position at the back of the 4-foot. That could be the only problem here for the Swiss, is like when you do come around the centre guard like that, then it is really just another stone that kind of blocks your way to the button. You need to throw that draw.
Oh, oui.
So they're going to start to peel the guards off here and open up the centre of play.
Ça n'a pas fait de la poussière. Hein? Ça n'a pas fait de la poussière, on te dit.
Pardon?
Non,
Right on it.
j'ai dû halluciner.
Joué.
A bit more room. Bit more room. Same weight. Definitely more room.
Wait, guys, wait.
Okay, get
Line's
it here.
fine.
It'll
Line's
curl.
fine.
Still room though. Freeze it. Line's good. Go! Wait only. It's got to curl,
Room.
Nolan. Get it on it. Hard! Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Another good draw from Carter Rycroft. I think that was a good example there of
That does not slide the seam.
a good example there of not just a shot that needed swept, but it's about swooping it at the right time. Them realising that Stone's running a slightly wider line and they wanted to swoop it for weight, but they waited and waited and did all the swooping at the end, so they got the maximum amount of curl. So they're swooping the stone when it's on a different path and one that's already curling, rather than swooping it at the start when it's running straight.
Split center.
Well, a look at the eye on the hog handles that are used at international championships.
Green light goes on.
Line's
and
good.
it's released
Line's good.
before the hog
Line's
line,
good.
which it was.
Good
Yeah,
half.
I've got
Clean.
magnets
Center.
under
Clean.
the
Easy.
under the hog lines
line's
that are
good.
installed, and
Easy, easy.
they if that
Easy.
doesn't happen, if it's not really released clearly before the hog line, before those magnets, then we see a red flashing light and the stone's removed from play. Not seen too many of them this week.
No, I haven't seen any this week, I don't think. Did see it in the Olympic Games in Sochi. The Chinese team
Si on le rate, on est mal, hein. Ça c'est clair.
I think I've seen
probably
one.
cost them the bronze medal.
I think I've seen one this week, and I can't remember who it was. I'm not going to be able to name and shame them.
En out. Ouais, t'aimes pas le in. Non, c'est bien. Très bien, très bien.
Is it any of these teams?
Ouais, parce que enfin, elle est quand même
Passe.
complètement
Ouais,
ouverte.
comme
la
ça on
rouge.
peut essayer, mais pas direct sur le rouge.
Hein? Bon, elle est
Anyway,
complètement
there really
ouverte,
is no
la rouge.
excuse for it.
T'es vraiment sûr que tu veux pas essayer ça? Si on le fait, on a gagné.
Bon, c'est juste aussi. Bon, comme tu veux, Pete. On peut essayer, hein. Si on touche le garde, c'est pas très grave.
Moi, j'aime bien essayer.
On peut.
Yeah, it
On a
could
le
well
temps,
have
on a le
been
temps.
Christian Lindstrom actually. The
Elle est
Swedish
ouverte, faut
third.
essayer, je pense. Elle est loin, celle-là, en plus. Je pense qu'on doit le faire.
10.
Ouais, je pense qu'on viendra 10. 10, essayez presque en plein.
Ouais.
Juste ça.
Exactement.
Hein? On est quand même obligé, je crois.
On peut même prendre 2 tiers, je pense.
Hein?
2 tiers, je pense, ça fait les deux.
Ouais, on essaie de prendre 3 quarts.
Moi, je pense que 3 quarts, c'est presque pas assez. Hein.
Ah, mais si on peut rester là, c'est pas.
Le truc, c'est Pete.
Hein?
Même si tu le fais, après il vient comme ça, derrière, il freeze.
Non, mais si on est là, il vient pas derrière. Et si nous, on reste là.
Ok.
Vite, c'est bien, tu choisis.
Ah ouais.
Parfait.
là.
Saw a terrific ninth end yesterday in the game between Canada and Sweden.
Si ça curle beaucoup trop, prends la garde, ça va.
The Swedes just piled stones around the centre guards.
10, 3 quarts.
Interesting to see the different strategies in the same kind of situation.
Ouais,
So,
petit peu, ça.
like the
Regarde
Swedes
sur les
were
autres
one
derrière,
up
ouais.
with the hammer
Ouais,
playing the ninth end, and
Normal.
Canada put up a double centre, and Sweden came around the centre twice, whereas we saw the Swiss team going to the wing here. So, different approaches.
Type of game.
Yep, Sweden managed to score 2 in the ninth end. Let's see if Switzerland can do the same.
Foul! Foul, man! Foul! Ouais! Tout long! Wow! Wow!
That's looking pretty good. They're choosing to make a play in the house.
Bien, Pete.
And moves that Yellowstone off the button. Great shot by Peter de Cruz again on the intern.
Ouais, pour faire les deux.
Right beside that one, Pat.
Back here.
Yeah,
a 9.
9.
One more.
I like more.
I like the shade more.
I think that's pretty close.
Okay.
Back 8. You cannot. Yeah.
Not content just to play a freeze here. I'm trying to bump this
Heavy,
redstone
Nolan?
back.
Yeah, a little heavy.
Heavy.
10-11.
Whoa.
I was surprised they're not just throwing the freeze.
Whoa. Clean it.
11.
Whoa. Clean it. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, off.
Doesn't want to bounce off too far here.
Hey.
Oh, Canada just need to be careful. There's a few red stones
Exactement la même
starting
chose.
to build up in the flanks
Ouais,
here.
j'aime bien.
10.
La même.
And Peter de Cruz has a chance to make a double here to lie 4.
Allez,
C'est nouveau 3 quarts, je pense. La
Ouais.
même.
Benoît, on prend derrière.
Je sais, pardon?
On balaye derrière la télé.
Je joue exactement la
Ouais,
même
très bien.
chose.
Ah ouais, c'était 10, c'était parfait.
Tu prends le jaune, Mal?
Non, c'était pas plus vite.
Là?
C'était en tout cas pas plus vite.
Moi, je pense 10, 10,5 avant.
Ouais. Tu penses pas plus? Non, c'est bien là. Je fais un tout petit peu plus vite, ok?
Ok, ouais.
He's not had the best of days here. Skip has. Playing very well indeed.
On est pas loin, attention! Jamais. Rien. Non, rien de mis. Go!
Oh, he's got it. Great shot from Peter de Cruz. And Switzerland 1 up with the hammer here, 9 and Lang 4.
He has just been so accurate in every one of his shots. He was always saying, no, don't touch it, don't do anything.
And
He knew the line.
Yeah, and this end of the moment looks even better for the Swiss than it did for the Swedes yesterday. All the players around the centre and bunched. But look how
Even
spread
top
out those red stones are, and there's only one stone in the centre line blocking the way.
Kevin Cooey really needs to pull something out of the bag here.
C'est ça quoi.
Time clocks in the background there. Canada 8 minutes 45. So looks like they probably have just under 7 minutes
Clean it.
to complete the last end.
Line's pretty good. Looks pretty good. Just bite top button. Line's good.
7, 6, 7.
Well then.
Bite top button. Bite top button's the spot.
We're there.
Oh, room. Line's good. Just let it stop.
A little bit too heavy. And are those red stones lined up?
Ok. Ça, 11? Ok, go. Hein? Parce qu'avec ça, le problème, il y a le jump. Comme ça, 11. Hein? Ouais, je pense que c'est bien.
I think Yellowstone's may just run a little bit past that.
Avec les miennes, j'étais bien
slash
positif.
on the two reds.
11, Ben, sur une moitié.
So they're going to try and play a hit and roll. Just a kind of a backline weight, enough to push it through. The other option could be just to peel the guard.
Pour rouler un peu.
Certainly not going to miss this in the wide side, I wouldn't think.
Ok.
Ça colle beaucoup, Benoît. Ça colle vraiment bien ici.
Vraiment juste 11, hein?
C'est parfait, la glace.
Benoit Schwartz.
11.
Ouais.
10
Oh.
et demi.
Ouais. Wow. Non, plus rien. Wow, plus rien. Enlève tout. Enlève le mic. Enlève. Wow.
We'll have to jump this.
Jamais.
Go.
Done enough to move it.
Go, encore.
Shams on
Okay.
that back
Yeah, voilà.
red. Still lying 2, however.
Pas si mal.
C'est bien. Ils ont ligné les rouges. C'est bien.
Ok, excuse-moi. Yeah.
May have been a timeout called just now. Certainly looks that way as Jamie King makes a move for the ice.
Hard to get shot off. Unless I can sliver it across with peel and roll.
I don't know. Does it go across ever, though? I don't know if it does, Kevin.
I think, isn't it?
I think no matter where you hit it, it's hitting it.
It's got a double then for the win, pretty much.
I think that's out. You guys can have a look.
I think our same shot. And if
We
he's
just
playing
think the
the
double
odd
off
man-
is nuts on the back.
That's a little
Does it line
not
up on the
as-
back one?
Dead.
Yeah, dead. Like everywhere you hit it, it nuts it.
If he's playing the in-off, he's got to play it off his own, which is only, like, you know what I mean? Because we're out counting this one, so.
Wow, him playing this too is not quite as
Right.
a gimme, right?
Right.
Where can you, so you want to be right top button?
Just
I think you want to
nibbling.
bite the button.
Just nibbling the button.
Just
Doesn't
a
make
hair
that
higher
in-off
than we
super
just were.
easy, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like if this is lined up back there, then
Like not T-line?
No.
Well, T-line's the worst spot, because then
Well,
it's...
I don't know anymore, Pat. Like if
I just think that if you
he's,
make
I don't think he's necessarily.
make a
I
real
don't think he's
good one
hammering
right-
this, right?
right there, it's just...
Yeah, if you can get him to throw the other turn now, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right, like I don't necessarily think that's as easy now as...
Yeah, no, you might be right. Yeah. I think
Still
it's pretty easy for one. If it hits
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it's easy
bit
for
undecided.
But one's not
I think you
bad.
got it.
No,
Just bite the button.
just bite the button. Yeah.
It's eaten away
Maybe
at
a
the
little
time
more
as well.
ice.
Yeah, of course, as soon as the coach or the alternate in this
Taking
case
a shade more
arrives, and the
ice.
clock starts running
Don't mind
again.
it.
So not masses of time
I
for
think
this
edge of the
10th
rings,
for
no?
either team.
Well, I had you there.
Yeah, mine
But
are
this
having
is
no
a
trouble curling.
crucial shot.
Shade less.
Canada need to
Where's
find a
the
way
spot,
to
Kev?
either steal
Bite the button.
or
I like the
force Switzerland to only score one. And
Push
the
back
angles
just a little
aren't good
bit.
for Canada.
Same weight, yep.
The centre guard a little bit longer than they would like as well. So just going to try and draw one around and really not throwing too much real estate here at all. Just want
Hard,
to
hard
toss the
early if you
button.
can.
Like a shade less to me. But...
Canada right up against it here.
Line's going to be
end.
tight.
Kate.
Hard.
Wait, should be there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Gonna poke out
Yeah, we're
probably
there,
here.
we're there.
Whoa then, whoa then.
Whoa.
Off
Right
the line. Right off. No.
Okay.
Well, just put it exactly where you wanted to. Maybe just half a stone over curling. And it could well be the same shot again here for Benoit Schwartz to score it.
Moi, je pense que c'est peut-être un tout petit peu
Three.
plus. Mais je joue exactement la même chose,
I
on la balaye
guess.
un peu moins. Moi, je crois la même.
There's the Norway team
Même si on roule dehors, c'est
beginning
pas
to
grave, on a
warm
deux.
up.
Hein?
Looking very relaxed
même.
though. Skip Thomas Olsrud. First world final for him.
Juste la 11.
I'm sure it's a long day for them sitting
Regarde bien,
around
là.
waiting
Comme
for
avant.
this world final. First
vitesse, ouais.
appearance for Thomas Olsrud in the final,
Tu
which
prends
the
le jaune,
rest of
man.
the team played in 2010.
Yeah, they were winding him up about that, the rest of the team.
10 minutes, 10
And he's
minutes.
knocked that one on the head.
Wow, wow, c'est là.
Attention.
Attention. Wow, 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 wow.
So what can Switzerland get here? And this
Rien, rien,
ninth
rien,
end.
rien.
Well, it's close. It's definitely going to be a score. How many is it going to be? Just the two. Switzerland getting it. Maybe a little bit unfortunate jamming on that back one. And
Two shots for Switzerland.
Attends, pas de but.
exactly the same as yesterday, Alison, as well.
Okay.
When Sweden took two in the ninth end. A different way about it, but Canada are going to be trailing by 3 coming home.
Yep. It's a big ask, but they're certainly talented and capable enough. But the way they've been playing in this game, I don't know that we'd bet on it, Logan.
No, certainly not, but there's no doubt that the Swiss have been the better team so far. Making much more clutch shots than the Canadians.
Canada looking for mistakes from the Swiss team, and they haven't made too many of those. But as the winning post gets closer, these young guys have not been in this position before at this level. All things can come into play. And you've always got to think, if you're Canada, that you can do this. Here's this last stone from Benoit Schwartz.
Yeah, I think he just got a little bit of a rush of blood and threw it a fraction heavier than what was called. It's just not curled up enough and it's jammed on that back one. Just a hair less weight, and then that could have been 3 or maybe even 4. Still though, a good outcome for the ninth end, and Switzerland will be more than happy to be 3 up coming home.
Yep, they're in a great position, and when we say on course for this bronze medal, barring something major happening, 10th end, this bronze medal game between Switzerland and Canada. Listening to live commentary from Logan Gray and me, Alison Walker.
Well, we won't see too much messing around in this final end. It's going to be quick fire stuff. Not a lot of time left in the clocks.
What are Canada thinking right now, Logan?
I really don't know. I don't think they can believe that this is getting away from them again. I mean, who would have thought that they would lose or potentially lose 3 straight games in the playoffs? It's just unheard of from a Canadian team. Much fancied at the start of the week as well, this Canadian team.
Yep, having been over the course before and champions in 2010. And they've had a good season over in Canada.
You're not hearing too much communication within the Canadians now. We're definitely not out of this, though. It doesn't take much to get the chance to score 3.
We've just got to put the pressure on, particularly Peter de Cruz and Mosh Schwartz. Find a way of doing that.
Okay. Henry.
Canadian fans have gone very quiet as well. Up at the back there on your left of your screen.
Good.
So no heroics really required here from the Swiss. They could go after this double peel if they wanted, but
just keep doing the simple things well. Don't overcomplicate. Play the end out, and you will have the bronze medal.
yeah, and if they have another 4 of those, then they're going to win this game. Just trying to hit and roll out with the shooters. Any stone that they'll even play can be used by the Canadians in their favour. Very easy at the moment for the Canadians to score 2, but to make 3 is extremely difficult. They really need some help from the Swiss.
Canada have been on the podium 49 times in the last 55 World Championships. But it's not looking likely. In 2014, 2 benches. They're looking quite excited, trying to keep it in check though, because it's not over till it's over.
Yeah, it's not really a group of curlers you want to be a part of. One of those 5 or 6 teams who haven't medalled at the World Championships. It's always kind of thought that the World Championships is a lower level than the Canadian National Championships. But for whatever reason, Kevin Cui and his side just haven't performed at the same level as they did at the Briar.
Yeah, he knows what they're capable of, and I'm sure he'll be very frustrated and disappointed at the way they've approached this game.
Room.
Yeah, and if the reports are believed to be true, then this team will be breaking up at the end of this season.
Mine's
so
not bad,
it's disappointing that they'll kind of finish on a low like this. I think they've still got the Players' Championship to play in a couple of weeks, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame that a great team's going to finish up on this in this way.
Je vois une bonne moitié.
Okay. This young man has played exceptionally well in this game.
Oh, he has. I think he's been the MVP today. Just hasn't missed a single thing, and he's made a lot harder shots than that one.
And he's made them look easy. Look at that, 100% on his draws and 87% on his 13 hits.
It's just fantastic shooting.
Yeah, when they analyse his game, it'll be
little more.
10 out of 10.
We can wait.
Whoa. Mine's tighter.
We can wait.
Whoa!
I don't want to at all.
Well, 3 stones to come, and they all need to go in the house. Supers are backed right off this one.
Allez, Pete.
They will stop in the house. Just.
Boy, it takes a long time. You and that one struggling to get buried.
Yeah, so Peter de Cruz finishing up the game at 91%. Great shooting. Pat Simmons, though, 90 as well. It's been a really good matchup at third, but the real difference has been at skip.
This is the one that's performed equally as well as Peter de Cruz. Better than his counterpart.
Fort, Dominique, ouais. Allez, allez, faut y aller, roule.
Pardon.
Les gars, oh non.
Oh, well, that rolled out and then really spun
Les gars,
back
faut le
in.
jouer, faut y aller.
J'ai compris. Oh.
Pourquoi on dirait oh.
Ouais, moi, je
That'll
peux pas
keep
aller.
a little bit of interest for the Canadians. Still difficult to.
Same as your outturn draw.
This is still going to be pretty much an open hit for the game on that back one for the Swiss fourth player, Benoit Schwartz.
Like a hair more? Don't want to bury it all.
He's looking as cool as a cucumber.
Well, I just heard Kevin Cui say he doesn't want to bury it all, as in he doesn't want to put the stone fully behind the guard and leave that back stone wide open.
56% on his 9 draws.
He's really struggled.
It hasn't got to grips.
Yep.
So
Wait only.
what he wants to do
Yeah,
here is almost show Benoit Schwartz 2 halves and hope that he maybe just catches an edge of the top one
it's got a curl.
and leaves the 2 in the house so he can draw for 3.
Gotta go, guys.
Hard
Gotta go
then.
all the way.
Hard
To
line,
reach
guys.
the rings.
Gotta go.
Keep
gotta
going.
Go, gotta
Got to
go.
get here. Got to get
A
here.
little more, Cart, a little more.
Right him.
Well, good swoop in there by Thiessen and Carter Rycroft. But it's going to be a wide open takeout for the bronze medal.
Ouais, parce qu'elle a dû prendre quelque chose celle-là avant ça.
I wonder what he's thinking right now.
Ouais. Bien nettoyé.
You can see Philstone from the hack.
Tu vois quoi, 3 quarts ou bien?
Je vois tout.
Ok. Moitié.
Very calm, very relaxed. There's the bench.
Claudio Pats on the right. Of course, the Olympian playing third for Sven Mikkel's team. But it's all about Benoit Schwartz here.
85% on his 12 hits.
Whoa, les gars. Whoa. Rien, whoa.
And absolutely no bother at all for that Swiss team. They have won the bronze medal. Victory over Canada, 2 benches. Shake hands. What a great performance from this young team. Final score, Switzerland 7, Canada 5. 4th place for Canada, and you have to say, Logan, a very deserved win for Switzerland.
Well, absolutely. I think what was said at the start of the game really summed it up. I just knew the Swiss guys would be so up for that game, and it really reflected in their performance. The Canadians just couldn't get anything going, and it's just a huge result for Peter de Cruz and his team. Great disappointment for the Canadians. They've played a super championships, but then the wheels have just come off the wagon in the playoffs. Kevin Cui struggling to find the level we expect to see from him. So many missed draws in the first half, just like yesterday. Almost looks a little bit shell-shocked. Great scenes of celebration for the Swiss boys. The Swiss boys going to celebrate with their fans. great performance, and they really were the better side today. Called a clever game. That guy, MVP, Peter de Cruz. 6th end. Just had to find a house here for Benoit Schwartz to put another 2 shots on the board for Switzerland. And needed the full length of the house, but no problem in the end. And the scoreline would be 5 shots to 3 after 6 ends. 8th end, here's CAN-SUI trying to play a big shot for 2. No risk really, had to go at it. Removed 3 stones, but couldn't get that 4th one. Just 1 on the board. And then with a 1-shot lead, Benoit Schwartz, a takeout for a potential 3. Just a touch too heavy. And hits and rolls out of the 8-foot, but still good enough to score a deuce and take a 3-shot lead coming home. And then, of course, here in the 10-10, the Swiss boys running the Canadians out of stones. And it's a 7-5 lead for Switzerland. The bronze medal for the Swiss.
les gars. Ah, trop bon. Ah, merci Dominique. C'est ouf ça.
All the preparations being made for the gold medal game later this afternoon. Being played at 3 o'clock local time. Just confirmation of where everyone ended up. Norway and Canada. Norway coming through that one to be in a gold medal game against Sweden, who defeated Canada in the semi-final. And of course Switzerland defeating Canada for the bronze.
Bronze medal, Peter. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Thank you. It feels really awesome. I think that we came into the week feeling that we had a chance if we played good. We didn't start off so well this week, and then you just started getting better, getting used to the ice, and my guys played an awesome game today.
How did you feel coming into the game at the start? But pretty good. You looked really up for it.
I think that we probably wanted it more than them. I think that made a difference in the end. We had a day off yesterday, so we could rest. Maybe they were a little tired, so we were really ready for the game, and yeah.
I bet you still couldn't believe that start, though.
No, really not. We almost had the chance to steal another couple of points, so really good start and a really solid performance throughout the game.
And in the grand scheme of things, how does this compare to what you've done previously in your career?
I think that I can't really judge it yet because it hasn't really sunk in yet, but a medal at World Championships, knowing that we're the youngest team here, is pretty big.
And in terms of Swiss curling, this will be a huge boost for the country.
Yeah, well, it's our first medal since 2003, so hopefully it helps out also for funding and those kind of things.
And what will the celebrations be like?
Very good, very, very good tonight.
Congratulations, you played a great game.
Thank you very much.
Some super play by Peter de Cruz today. Brings Switzerland their first bronze medal since 2003. The first medal since 2003. And for myself, Logan Gray and Alison Walker, thanks for watching and joining us for the gold medal game at 3 o'clock.
Who's winning?
Ouais, yep.
Not tapping. Whoa! 9! 9! Go!
Go! Go!